Hello and welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist bringing you the professional style of sports journalism and a watch along here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vitlamurthy, a sports journalist currently battling my fifth cancer. Kindly excuse me. We are a little late into the stream tonight because we had some technical issues in the first half of the game because we had a power issue. The power ran out and I had to shut down my system because we lost out on the Wi-Fi, and then we had some power issues going on, and unfortunately I do not have a stable UPS to support my system because we're still growing on the growing curve here after battling a fifth cancer there. So kindly excuse us on that front there, but now we have managed to resuscitate. Somehow the power is back and we have managed to stream once again, and also we just had a little bit delay because we had the vaccination of our dogs here, and that's the reason I had to because we had the veterinary doctor visit our home. I had to take some time off to vaccinate our dogs, and kindly excuse for the delayed stream start tonight here. Hopefully you wouldn't mind, and kindly excuse us there, as this time Jamie Overton, he picks up his first of the night here, banged in shot, and Aniket Verma trying to play the pull shot, the ball climbing onto him only off the top edge, and the fielder there in the mid-wicket region will hold on to an easy catch here, and that will be the fourth breakthrough here. Chennai Super Kings are slowly crawling back into the game here. Hyderabad, they got off to a good start here, especially with Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma notching up 75 for the within the first 6 overs there, with Travis Head actually struggling to time the ball tonight. Once again, he's not been in the right kind of shape and right kind of form coming into this campaign. Once again, not a good outing for him, but Abhishek Sharma take about 15 balls to get that half century. He was dismissed of Sanju, Samson bowled Jamie Overton, and Jamie Overton here picking up his second wicket of the evening here. He's bowled his heart out here. He's hitting the deck hard, and he's managed to pick up his second wicket of the evening here. Jamie Overton, he's bowling that good old test match length here. He's on a hat-trick here this time. Once again, he's tapped it away towards the mid-on region there. The batters will scamper for a quick single there. And Raddy Perry listening all the way from Jamaica. Thank you so much, Raddy Perry, for tuning in all the way from Jamaica. It means a lot to us to have people from all across the country, all across the globe. Beg your pardon there. Noor Ahmed was the one taking that catch there. Jamie Overton, he runs in, hits the deck hard, gets it over 145, 150 clicks there, and hits that old test kind of a length, test match kind of a length, with the ball hitting that hard length and getting the ball to seam off the surface, bounce off the surface, that extra pace with the way he runs in with the kind of elevation he gets it from the height, and the way he bends his back to put that effort ball, and he's picked up his 2 wickets here. He's on a running his show here tonight here, picking up 2 wickets for 9 runs off his 8 balls here. Here is Jamie Overton once again, the hard length there. Heinrich Klaasen trying to play the pull shot here, no much feet movement there. The ball going underneath his bat there. There you go, once again 150.9 clicks on that one from Overton there, beg your pardon there. He's running in and cranking in some pace here tonight here. He's bowled his heart out here, and what a wonderful spell here from Jamie Overton. To all the people watching the stream, I hope you're enjoying the contest and hope you're enjoying the stream. If at all you haven't hit that subscribe button, kindly hit that subscribe button. Every single subscription will mean the world to us in this journey. And here is Jamie Overton running in this time, straying down the patch here. He flicked off his patch here. The ball going away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Will they be coming back for 2 runs here? Yes, they will be coming back for 2 runs here. They're taking on the arm of Noor Ahmed, who was coming in from the edge of the ropes there, and they will come back for 2 runs here. Sunrisers Hyderabad got off to a good start, but then Mukesh Chaudhary picking up 2 in 2, and then now Jamie Overton picking up a wicket of the last ball of his previous over and the first ball of this over. He has managed. They have CSK suddenly have made a CSK have suddenly made a comeback into this contest, especially after being 75 for no loss after 5.5 overs, with Abhishek Sharma notching up a half century with just 15 balls. The way he played tonight, absolutely a spectacle to all the cricketing fans across the globe. The way he played those shots, especially on the offside, making room for himself. But unfortunately, they're losing 2 in 2 with the likes of Ishan Kishan here. Poor shot here from Ishan Kishan this evening here. Straight away, first ball out in the middle, and straight away he threw away his wicket here. And Once again, Abhishek Sharma, the good old test match length of the ball pitched in and seamed off the surface, off the good length there, and he was caught behind by Sanju Samson there. Then Aniket Verma trying to play the pull shot once again, good length delivery, hard length, trying to play the pull shot, only managing to get a top edge in the air towards the mid-wicket region there with Noor Ahmed holding on to the catch. With that said, that will be a single off the last ball. It will be 118 for 4 here. The run rate is pretty good here. It's almost 10.5 plus a 10.80. But the wickets column, they would have fancied to have lost 2 less wickets, especially the kind of the start they got. They would have especially liked to have the likes of Ishan Kishan out there still in the middle. But a poor shot there by the captain tonight. But he has to make the way back towards dressing room there. This time Gurjapneet Singh into his second over here, dipping full toss onto the pads. He's happy to drill it down the ground towards the wide of the long on region there, and he'll pick up a single here. To all the folks watching the stream, if at all you're enjoying the stream here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and also do not forget to hit the share button. And if at all you want to contribute towards my battle with cancer, you can feel free to scan the QR code on the top here and support my journey and support my battles there. As here is Gurjapneet all set to bowl to Nitish Kumar Reddy, who's walked at number 6 here tonight here. Nitish Kumar Reddy, he's all set to face Gurjapneet. Gurjapneet running into bowl to Nitish Kumar Reddy, a little shimmy towards the off stump, and he's happy to punch it down the ground towards the long on region there. Matthew's shot was brought in tonight, especially to cater to the two left arm opening batters. But Matthew's shot, he started off on a good note, especially the first over, giving away the 5 runs. But he was torn apart in the second and third over, where he was smashed all across the ground. Especially Abhishek Sharma tonking him for 25 or 26 runs of his 21 runs of his over there. And he was simply unstoppable as he notched up his 50 there. This time back off the hand delivery, a slower ball, and Heinrich Klaasen punches it back towards the bowler there. Good ball there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Wonderful bowling here from CSK to try to pull the game back here. They definitely need to get down the run rate to less than 10 or somewhere less to 9 here. They're definitely bowling their hearts out here, especially Jamie Orton. Take a bow. He's bowled his heart here. Unfortunately, Chennai Super Kings plagued with injuries, and Khalil Ahmed was just trying to get into the right shape and right form for CSK. But unfortunately, CSK losing out on Khalil Ahmed too, who went off the field in the last game, holding his thighs there. And this time, a wonderful shot here, full length delivery outside the off stump. That's hit straight like a tracer bullet there. And the fielder there in the long off region, putting a dive, sliding towards his right with an outstretched, and I think it's Sarfraz Khan there. He's managed to get a hand onto it, but the ball was hit so fiercely off his hand. The ball's rolled away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Unfortunate there for Sarfraz Khan. Put his entire body behind the line, and the ball winning the race in the end. 4 runs here for the South African batter here. Here is Gurjapneet. This time banked in shot outside the off stump. He punches it towards the long off region there. That'll just be a single on this occasion. Sarfraz Khan having a shy at the batter's end. That'll just be a single there on this occasion there. CSK, they lost Nathan Elisa to the entire season. They lost the likes of Khalil Ahmed now, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni is still nursing a calf injury, and the CSK have definitely been on the wrong side of things in regards to injury in this season here so far. And how much will they miss Khalil Ahmed? But Mukesh Chaudhary has grabbed his opportunity tonight, picking 2 in 2 tonight here, picking the likes of Travis head first, and then following it up with the first ball, a duck for the Hyderabad skipper there, Ishan Kishan there. This time Nitish Kumar Reddy fetches it all the way from outside the off stump and hits it over the stands here in the long on region there. Huge 6 here coming off the blade of Nitish Kumar Reddy, and the Orange Army are up and running here. They are on the toes there. He definitely brought the crowd onto the feet there. Wonderful shot here from Nitish Kumar, ready to end the over. That will be 131 for 4 after the end of 12 overs here. 8 more overs to go, and how much do you think Hyderabad can put on board here? They will be definitely fancying somewhere close to 220 with the kind of start they got, especially in the power play, and with still wickets in hand. They have the likes of Sahil Arora to still come out there and bat here, and CSK on the other hand will be trying to bundle them out within 200 here. That is the contest here for you, the equation and the agendas for both the teams going ahead in the next 8 overs here. And if at all you're liking the stream, and if at all you love what we're doing here on Sports Beyond Cancer, you can contribute towards our fight, you can contribute towards our journey to a battle with cancer, for our passion for sports and sports journalism, by hitting that subscribe button there, and also by scanning the UPI code there, and you can be a part of my medical journey and medical battle there. As this time banged in shot outside the off stump, he fetches it all the way from outside the off stump, and he's pulled it away towards the deep wicket region there. That will just be a single on this occasion. Noor Ahmed, wonderful ball, turning sharply into Reddy. He's tucked it away off his hips there, and the batters will come back for 2 runs there. Deval Bravis had to run all the way from the edge of the rope in the deep wicket region into the circle to cut off the ball, and that will give the batters the liberty to come back for 2 runs here. Once again turning away from the right hander this time great spin on that one, and that will be just a dot ball here. Just punches it back towards the backward point region, and that will be a dot ball here. Noor Ahmed has definitely managed to redeem himself yesterday, especially the way he bowled in the last game, and tonight he's trying to slow it up for things by tossing it slower through the air and getting that turn from the surface there. This time the ball banged in shot, and turning away from the right hander, pulls it away on the bounce to the fielder in the long on region. That will just be a single on this occasion. Here is Noor Ahmed. Klaasen trying to play the reverse sweep there. The ball a little bit short, and Klaasen had all the time in the world to get underneath the ball and lift it over the short fine leg fielder, and the ball will run away into the boundary on this occasion towards third man in there. 4 runs here for the South African wicketkeeper, and they are up and running here. 135 for 4 after 12.4 overs. Here is Noor running into bowl to Klaasen this time. The ball off the outside edge, stopping on the batter, almost carrying back to Noor there, just falling short of Noor's diving effort there towards his left, and that will be the end of the over. 3 overs, none for 24 for Noor, and Sunrisers Hyderabad 139 for 4 after 13 years. 7 more overs to go. They'll be definitely fancying at least 80 runs from here on in the last 7 overs to take them to at least close to 220 or somewhere close to 215 or 20 there, but CSK will have to pick up wickets if they have to curtail the free scoring run rate there, because they are already 139 after 13 overs. They have 7 more overs to go, and they still have the powerhouse in the form of Heinrich, Klaasen and Nitish Kumar Reddy and Sahil Arora to follow there. So definitely wickets will be key here for CSK. Jamie Overton into the attack for his 3rd over here. He's bowled wonderfully tonight here. The big Englishman here bangs it in shot, and Nitish Kumar Reddy pulls it in the air on the bounce to the fielder, to Deval Bravis in the deep mid-wicket region there, and that'll just be a single on this occasion. Good fielding there in the deep, quickly gets it off the ball, and that'll be only a single here on this occasion for Nitish Kumar Reddy. 2.1 overs, 2 for 15, and once again Heinrich Klaasen managing to reclaim the top of the table in the towards the orange cap leaderboard there. Heinrich Klaasen backs the orange cap once again. This time banks it in shot here. Unlucky there for the bowler there. He tried to pull the ball off the outside edge. The ball running away in between the wicket keeper and the short fine leg fielder there. Unlucky on this occasion for the wicket, for the bowler, and that will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Here is Jamie Overton, a full length delivery on the pads there. He's tucked it away towards the long on, wide off long on region there. Before Matthew Short can field the ball, they'll easily come back for 2 runs here. Wonderful piece of running, good cricket all around here. And good fielding by Matthew Short to quickly gets onto the ball and in one single motion gets rid of the ball. But the ball extremely wide off the long on field there, and that will give the batters the opportunity to sprint back for 2 runs there. Heinrich, Klaasen, the kind of form he's been 31, 52, 62, 39, 40, and today 39 unbeaten. He's been in the top form there. This time a little bit short and tries to pull the ball off the inside as the ball will roll away towards the deep square leg region there. Shivam Dubey will cut off the ball and have relayed back to the wicket keeper there. Just a single on offer here to all the people watching the stream. Welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist Saurav Vittalmurthy, currently battling my 5th cancer, bringing you the game live here from the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium here in Hyderabad. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and if at all you come to the stream through the shorts scrolling there, so kindly request you to switch to the horizontal stream there, because the short scrolling was just to introduce you to this in a channel, because we are just starting out as a new channel there. So please switch to the horizontal channel, because when you switch to the horizontal channel, I will be able to generate some revenue that can take care of my medical expenses. At least 5% to 10% of my medical expenses can be taken care only when you join the horizontal channel there. So requesting all this 170 people who are watching on the vertical, could you just go to my channel and switch to the horizontal landscape format there. This time once again good length delivery shaping away from the right hander there, and Nitish Kumar already trying to pull it way outside the off stump towards the long on region there. Matthew Short wandered a little bit into the field, but he goes on, times his jump to perfection, goes with the reverse cup and holds on to the catch here. That will be the end of Nitish Kumar Reddy out there in the middle. And Jamie Overton, he's definitely been amongst the wickets here for CSK. He's turned around to be a wonderful asset here for CSK, and he picks up his 3rd wicket of the evening through 0.5 overs, 342, and Nitish Kumar Reddy will have to head back for just 12 runs of 8 balls, and that will be 147 for 5 after 13.5 overs here as we head into the strategic timeout here. So as we have 2.5 minutes of break here, just gonna introduce myself. I'm a sports journalist, currently battling my 5th cancer. I worked as a sports journalist for 8 years. 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, covered a lot of international leagues, global leagues, the likes of IPL, a lot of tennis leagues, badminton leagues, soccer leagues, even covered the Tokyo Olympics 2020, which happened in 2021. But unfortunately, then my 5th cancer came in. I had to return back to India, and since the last 3 years, I've been on the edge of my bed, battling life and death. But fortunately, now that I've entered the remission phase, I thought, why not I continue my platform on the virtual platform until I completely recover, because I still have 18 to 20 months of treatment left in the form of plastic surgeries, tissue grafting, and also there's the tissue reconstruction and also the rehab and recovery to come. So I thought, why not I keep and fight for my hope, why not I fight for my passion there. And that's the reason we are here on Sports Beyond Cancer, and it's all been possible because of support you guys have been showing. But it would mean, the support would mean of some value. The support would mean of some value if you switch from the vertical format and watch it in the horizontal format, because we do not get any revenue from the ads when you are watching it on the vertical format, because ads do not run on the vertical formats. It would be wonderful if at all you could switch to the horizontal format by going into my channel, hitting the live button, and you can see there's 2 streams running together. One is the vertical, one is the horizontal, and if at all you could watch it from the horizontal format, that would at least give me 5 to 10% of my medical burden can be reduced off the total medical costs, which I'm gonna bear in the next few months. It's not been easy. 3 years on the sidelines of the bed, battling a rare cancer, and every single thing helps, especially if at all you could just switch from vertical to the horizontal format there. And to those people who ask me why am I then doing both the vertical and the horizontal format, to just let you know, we are just a new channel, and when you do it on the vertical format, a lot of people, while scrolling through their shorts feeds, they will get to know about our channel, and when they get to know about our channel, they can at least know that there's a person doing out a commentary in this format, and then they can subscribe to a channel and switch to the horizontal format. But what's the pattern? The pattern that we are observing is most of the people sticking on to the vertical format, and we are getting about 70,000, 80,000 views in the vertical. only 200 to 600 views in the horizontal. You get nothing out of that 600 there. If at all I get 70,000 views from the horizontal, I can at least take care of my 15% of my medical expenses if I do a video regularly or on a daily basis, and at least 20 to 25% of my medical expenses get taken care. So requesting all the people watching on the vertical format to go to my channel and switch to the horizontal format, so that YouTube ads can come to my rescue. YouTube ads can at least help a person manage his medical costs during an intense fifth cancer battle there. As Salil Arora walks down at number 7 here for Sunrisers Hyderabad here, 147 for 5 after 13.5 overs. Jamie Overton 2.5 overs, 3 for 22. He's running into bowl to Salil Arora this time. Wonderful ball angling into the pads there. He stuck it off his pads towards the mid-on region there and quickly sprints off, and he'll be off the mark here, and that'll be the end of the one more over here. 148 for 5 after 14 overs here. Gurjapneet, 2 overs, none for 20. He's been brought back into the attack here. Here he is running into bowl to Salil there. Wonderful ball shaping away from the right-hander. He's just managed to tap it towards the front of the cover point fielder, and that will be a single here. That will be a dot ball on this occasion here. Gurjapneet gets a dot ball to Heinrich Klaasen here. Heinrich Klaasen, the leading scorer in the ongoing Indian Premier League. He's batting on 42 of 29 balls. Once again, he's been amongst the runs here. As here is Gurjapneet to Klaasen, a Yorkerling delivery on the toes. He's flicked it off his toes towards the deep mid-wicket region there. That will just be a single on this occasion here. That will bring up the 150 here. With that single, they'll notch up the 150 here. 150 for 5 in the 15th over here. 3 more balls to go in the 15th. And they'll be definitely eyeing somewhere 210 or 215, especially with the kind of powerhouse they have with still Klaasen and Salil out there in the middle here. Here is Gurjapneet. This time, a slow ball there, back of the hand delivery. And Salil taps it away towards the front of the backward point region. They were interested for the first single there. But Sarfraz quickly running in, swiftly coming in towards the ball. And the batters will have to be happy with just a dot ball there. Well, I see about 185 people watching the stream. If at all you are loving what you watch, if at all you love what we're doing out here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit the subscribe button there. Every single subscription will mean the world to us. Every single like and subscription will mean monumental to us in this battle against cancer, in this 5th battle against cancer here. As here is Gurjapneet running into bowl to Salil, full toss outside the off stump. Lot of width on offer. That's a freebie there, and he hits it over the cover region, over the top and on the bounce into the boundary and crashing into the advertising hoarding there. And that will be 4 runs here for Salil, the first of the night here for Salil. Can he be up and running from here in 4th here? Definitely they need his cameo out here tonight with just 5.1 overs more to go in this contest. They'll be definitely looking at getting to 220 or 215 plus, because They have got that kind of a start. They have built that kind of a current run rate. They have built a similar kind of run rate right from the word go in this contest. And they would definitely be keen to get to that 220 mark there. As Gurjapneet, poor ball there, just 6 runs of the first 5 balls. Can he get a wicket here, or can he be just ensure that it's a dot ball here? Here is Gurjapneet running in from over the wicket, and the ball's been left by the batter there. The ball has been just going past the white guideline on the offside there. That was a tough call there. Sanju Samson says it is tough and go. The bowlers wanting to take the decision upstairs, and Ruturaj Gaikwad consulting Sanju Samson, and Sanju Samson letting him know that's a 50-50 chance there, and Ruturaj Gaikwad deciding to take it upstairs there. Every single run can turn out to be costly. Every single run can turn out to be critical, because it's a game of minute fractions. It could turn out to be the difference between a victory and a loss there, because the white ball will be an extra ball, and also it will also give an extra opportunity for the batters to score. So definitely Sanju Samson, Ruturaj Gaikwad does not want to take any risk there. So he's taken his chances, he's gambled there. Even though Sanju Samson said that it's a 50-50 call there, they have decided to take it upstairs here. Well, it's just whizzing past the white guideline there. This could be touch and go there. Well, the decision has been reversed, and that will be a dot ball to end the over here. 155 for 5 after 15 overs here. That is the reason I was talking that every single run can turn out to be a critical, and a good review here from CSK on this occasion. Ruturaj Gaikwad taking the gamble, and that has worked in the favor here. With that said, 15 overs done and dusted. 155 for 5 after 15 overs here. Beg your pardon there. And Heinrich Klaasen is on 43 of 30, and he wasn't happy with the decision, Heinrich Klaasen. But that's the way the umpire's call will stand here, and that will be the end of the over here. And to all the people who are watching the stream, welcome to this channel here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We are trying to build a global community where we promote sports in the right direction, use sports as a catalyst to promote positivity and development in the community. We have a global audience in the form of a lot of people watching in all the games from the Caribbean, the Guyana, the Jamaica, the Trinidad, the USA, the Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, India, and South Asia. And it's wonderful to have all you people out here to support us in this journey. And I would definitely appreciate if all you supporters who are watching on the vertical platform to go into my channel and switch to the horizontal platform, because the horizontal platform is the one that's going to pay us through the ad revenues. We are not going to generate any revenue coming in from the vertical format there. So please, if at all you're watching the stream on the vertical platform, switch to the horizontal platform there. This time Noor Ahmed, back of the hand delivery, flight delivery, and he goes for the slog sweep here, and that'll be a 6 towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Wonderful shot here, gets underneath the ball, gets low, and smashes it out of the park here, displaying his muscular powers there. Heinrich Klaasen there, wonderful shot here. He loves playing against the spinners, doesn't he? The big South African here. He currently holds the orange cap, and here is Noor Ahmed. This time the ball keeping a tad low on the pads. He flicks it off his pads towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Happy to pick a single, and the ball Bravis will get onto the ball and return it back to the wicketkeeper, and that'll bring up the half century here for the South African batter there. Wonderful batting here tonight once again by Heinrich Klaasen. Orange cap belongs to him once again. He's regained it back from Shubman Gill, and he's definitely climbing the ranks every single game. He's someone who's been consistent in every single game for Sunrisers Hyderabad in this contest. What an asset to have, especially that kind of a middle order batter who can tonk the bowlers at ease, who can bat with such kind of freedom and liberty, and who can come in and dictate terms out there in the middle. And once again he's notched up his 50-year half century here for the South African wicketkeeper. Wonderful batting there. 50 runs runs of 32 balls, and still has a long way to go in this innings here. He'll definitely be the key. So Sunrisers Hyderabad will fancy him to stay as long as possible. This time, banged in shot. His drag pulled it away towards the wide of the long on region there. Wide of the long on region, and they'll pick up a single on this occasion, and that will be just a single. They beg your pardon there, just a single. This time flighted delivery, almost managing to chop onto the stumps there. Flighted delivery, turning away from the right-hander off the inside there, just onto his bats there. Good turn and good revolutions on that one, coming in from the back of the hand delivery from the Afghan bowler there, from Noor Ahmed there. Great control of the ball on that occasion there from Noor. 9 runs coming off this over so far. Can Salil Arora get a big one and make it 15 there? Wonderful ball there, going through between bat and point there, turning away from the right-hander, and that'll just be a dot ball on this occasion. Great way to end the over here. Unfortunate to not have picked any wickets here tonight for the Afghanistan spinner, and that will be 163 for 5 after 16 overs here. This time banged in shot, and he pulls it away, and that will be 2 runs here. Doesn't beg your pardon there, just 1 run there. Deval Bravis was quickly onto the ball there, and that will just be a single on this occasion here. To all the folks watching the stream here, please hit that like and subscribe button there, and if possible, please switch to the horizontal platform there. We want you on the horizontal platform, because if at all you found us through the short platform on the vertical platform, we will not be generating any revenue towards my medical battle and medical journey there. Only if you watch it on the horizontal platform, you can find that link if you go into my channel, and then you can find the live stream, and you can find 2 channels there. One is the horizontal, one is the vertical. Kindly switch to the horizontal there, because the vertical format is only for those people, because we are a new channel. We want more people to find about us. We want more people to know about our channel, because we want more people to know that there's an English commentator out here covering the games, and once you get to know about us, and if you're keen to watch the game, and if you're keen to be a part of the community here, I would suggest you to switch to that horizontal stream, because that is where we can generate some revenue, and also you can also enjoy watching the game on a bigger screen in a landscape mode, with a lot of detailing done, with a lot of infographics being put out for you. This time unlucky there for the bowler there, backs off a little bit too much. The ball off the outside edge, running past the towards the third man region there, between the wicket keeper and the short third man fielder. Then the ball runs away into the boundary there. 4 runs here for Heinrich Klaasen. Unlucky for the bowler on this occasion. He's bowled his heart out. He is hitting that kind of a test match kind of a length there, hitting the hard length. The ball was hit wonderfully, just almost crashing into the stumps here. It has almost crashed into the stumps, and the edge there, taking the ball onto the boundary there. Unlucky there. Cricket can be a cruel game there. And straight away Heinrich Klaasen apologizing to Jamie Overton there. That speaks volumes of the kind of character Heinrich Klaasen is. Straight away, wonderful spirit of cricket there from Heinrich Klaasen, because he understands the bowlers running in all the way from the pavilion, and is bowled about 150 clicks on that one, and the way it was wonderfully bowled, but unfortunately off the edge. It's extremely unfortunate, and straight away an apology there from Heinrich Klaasen. He did not have to do it, but that speaks volumes about the kind of character the big South African Heinrich Klaasen has been. Wonderful to see such kind of attitude out there in the field. That is what makes this sport beautiful. That is what makes the game of cricket beautiful. Hats off to Heinrich Klaasen. Hopefully more people learn that kind of mindset from him this time. Once again on this bat here, he's tucked it away off his bat here. The ball going towards the wide of long on region there. Will they be coming back for 2 runs there? And the mad shot having a shy at the batters end, but the batters will come back with ease for the second run there. Good running, good communication between the 2 batters out there, and that's wonderful running there, and they'll come back for 2 runs here. Logo. Hi to you too. Hi to you too. Logo. Thank you so much there. Hi to you too. Logo. Hi to you too, Geeta Grace. Hi to you too. Thank you all for logging on to the stream here tonight. Here, as this time that will be a single on this occasion from Heinrich Klaasen, Salil Arora. He's batting on 8 of 9. He will definitely have to get a move here. 19 more balls left. They definitely want to get about 220 mark here. As here is Jamie Overton, the last ball of his spell. Can he end up with a 4 for here? Can he get the big wicket? Can he get the wicket of Salirora? It heaves it across the line there. The ball has been bisected perfectly in between the deep mid-wicket fielder and the long on fielder there. That'll run away to the boundary there. Wonderful shot here by Salirora, and hopefully he gets moving here. Jamie Overton, unlucky there, especially with that boundary of the second ball of this over, as the ball almost from the stumps off the outside edge went away into the third man region there for the boundary, and Salirora with that boundary will ensure that they march on to 177 for 5 after 17 overs here. And Jamie Overton is done and dusted with his spell here. Once again, a 3 for here for the Englishman. 4 overs, 37 runs and 3 wickets here. He's bowled his heart out here for CSK tonight here once again, and that'll be the end of the 17th over here. 3 more overs left. They'll be definitely fancying 215 to 220. We'll have to wait and watch how things go ahead. Heinrich Klaasen gets into the beast mode, especially when he plays those last 15 to 12 balls. He's someone who can clear the ropes with ease, and with Salih Arora also finding that boundary. Hopefully they'll be able to stitch a partnership. Hopefully they'll get able to get boundaries going along the way, and get their score somewhere close to 220 there. And hi to you too, Roy. Hi to you too. I think all the people who are sending me hi on the vertical stream, can you please switch to the horizontal stream, because the vertical stream, once again, Yorker length delivery outside the off stump, shaping away from the right hander, and it goes underneath the bat. That will be a dot ball here from Anshul Kamboj there. Good start here from Anshul Kamboj. He's been groomed in as the death bowler here for CSK in the absence of Nathan Ellis here. And to the people who are sending me hi here, to the people who are sending me chats on this one, this vertical stream is for those people who are finding me through the shorts feed there, because we are a new channel. We want more people to find us through the shorts platform, because that is the only way people can get to know about us. But if we could hit that this time he's cleaned him up. Wide Yorker outside the off stump, and he's dragged it on back onto the stumps here. He's cleaned him up here. Anshul Kamboj has managed to get the wicket of Heinrich Klaasen there. Wonderful ball there. Yorker there outside the off stump, and he's chopped it on onto the stumps here. That will be the end of the mammoth innings here from the South African here. He will have to make the walk tonight. He will have to make the long walk back towards the dressing room, but he's played a gem of a knock here. Once again, a wide Yorker, and he tried to squeeze it away on the offside, on the onside there, off the inside as the ball's crashed onto the stumps here, and that will be the end of Heinrich Klaasen there. He's been dismissed for 59 of 39. He's the leading run scorer in this contest. He's once again reclaimed back that orange cap. 59 of 39 balls here. Standing ovation here as he walks off the pitch. 177 for 6 after 17.2 overs. So as I was just talking, hi Roy, hi Logo, every person who's messaged me on the vertical stream, it would be wonderful if you could switch to the horizontal stream here. The vertical stream is for those people, because we are a new channel. We want more people to find us about us, and so that they get to know there's some channel who's doing a commentary in the English, and there's some person trying to fight his fifth battle with cancer, and is trying to fight for his passion and fight for his life and for the passion for the sports there. And if at all, once you subscribe, and if at all you got to know about my channel, and if at all you want to keen to watch the stream on a long basis, and if at all you love watching cricket on a long basis, I would request you go to my channel, hit the channel name, and go to the live tab, and you can find the 2 live streams simultaneously that are running. One is the horizontal one, and one is the horizontal one, which is the landscape one, and one is the vertical one. So I would suggest you to switch to the vertical one, horizontal one, beg your pardon there. Please switch to the horizontal and the vertical one, because that will help me get some 5 to 10% of revenue coming along with me, because YouTube ads will only pay me when you watched it on the horizontal platform there. And if at all you watch it on the vertical platform, I'm not going to get anything much. It's going to be just a minute pennies. I cannot even buy peanuts with that. I cannot even afford to get peanuts with that. So that's the reason I'm requesting you. There are 272 people watching it on the vertical platform. Kindly switch to the horizontal platform there. And this time, thank you, Carl Jacob, for your message all the way from West Indies. We have a lot of people watching our stream across the globe there, so that we are building a global community from Caribbean, from the likes of Australia, New Zealand, USA, South Africa. A lot of people from South Africa, Malaysia, Singapore, and parts of India and South Asia too. Thank you so much, Carl Jacob, for your message there. Just give me a moment. Yorker delivery on the leg stump. He's off the inside, as running away towards the deep backward square. That will just be a single on this occasion. Hello, I tuned in a bit late today as I'm having a late breakfast out with the family. Today is my wife's birthday. That's so wonderful, Carl. That's so wonderful. Despite being out, you have logged on to the stream here. Extremely thank you so much for being here. And also convey regards to your wife, Diana, wishing her a very happy birthday on behalf of Sports Beyond Cancer there. Thank you so much there. Hope you have a wonderful time out there with your family, and enjoy your day out there as you enjoy your breakfast and day out here on this weekend here. As here is Kamboja, wide Yorker length delivery, wonderful ball there. He's managed to get an inside edge onto the bowler there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Liam Livingston has been brought in as the impact sub there, because they were keen to capitalize on the last 3 overs, and especially they want to take the charge there. But Anshul Kamboj has kept it tight. He's bowling his heart out here tonight here with the kind of spell he's been bowling out here for Chennai Super Kings. As here is Kamboj, the last ball, just 1 run coming off this over so far. Can he finished off with 1 more wicket here? Kamboj running in from around the wicket here. Once again, a wide Yorker outside the off stump, and he's tried to squeeze it over the off stump. And I think there was a tough call there. Just going within the wide guideline there. And Liam Livingston just checking with Salil Aurora that if they should take the review for the white ball there. I think they decide that they wouldn't be taking it upstairs here. A wonderful over here, just 1 run coming off this over here of Anshul Kamboj. Second over and a wicket to an expensive over, first over, 14 runs coming off his first, and he's definitely come back and produced that kind of a spectacular over, just giving away 1 run and picking up 1 wicket here. That too in the crucial 18th over. That will be 179 for 6 after 18. Gurjapneet, 26 for no loss of his 3 overs, will be given the responsibility of bowling the much crucial penultimate over here in this contest here. Here is Gurjapneet running into bowl to Salil Aurora. He swinged his hat bad at it. He sliced it in the air, and Diwal Brevis will hold on to the catch here at the sweeper cover region there. The ball was sliced in the air, but straight down the throat of Diwal Brevis in the sweeper cover, and Gurjapneet will pick up his first wicket of the evening here. The ball was angling away from the right-hander. It was a full length delivery, and he opened his face of the bat and tried to get underneath the ball and slice it over the cover region there, but only managing to slice it into the hands of the sweeper cover region there, as the South African will go with the reverse cup technique there to hold on to the catch here, and Salil Aurora will have to walk back here. He was struggling to time the ball, and it's been dismissed for 13 runs of 12 balls, and that will be 179 for 7 here. 18.1 overs here. CSK will be keen to keep Livingston away from strike as much as possible, so that they ensure they finish the opposition within 200 there. They will try to restrict the opposition within 200. That will be a wonderful turnaround of events, especially after Abhishek Sharma, the opener, got off to a flyer of a start here tonight, scoring 50 of just 15 balls, and at one stage they will definitely going to cross 150 or 200 and 250 or 200 or 220, but they have managed to pull things to quite some extent here. The Chennai Super Kings boys, the men in yellow here. And thank you for your subscription, Nagulesh. Thank you so much, Nagulesh, for your subscription. There means wonderful to have you here. Nagulesh Dharmalingam. Thank you so much, Nagulesh Dharmalingam, for subscribing to our channel here. That means wonderful to us. And Nagesh Dharmalingam, if at all you found us through the vertical platform, I would request you kindly go to the live button in my channel and all switch to the horizontal platform, because that is where we can generate some revenue. At least 5 to 10% of my medical burden can be taken care if you guys watch it on the horizontal platform. I see 217 people watching on the vertical platform. That will not do any help for us. The vertical is only for those people who are scrolling through the shorts and they finding us, because we are a new channel. We want more people to find about us. We want more people to know that there's a channel out here on Sports Beyond Cancer who is doing English commentary of the games there. And once you have got to know about us, I would want you, the 217 people, to get converted into horizontal viewers and not the vertical viewers there, because vertical pace is nothing at all. Horizontal, at least 5 to 10% of my burden can be relaxed there. So please hit that there. Here is Gurjapneet, Yokaling Delvi on the money there, and Shivang Kumar just tapping it back to the bowler there. Good over here so far here, Gurjapneet keeping it tight here, and that'll just be a single here. And how about 193 as a prediction? Definitely 193 looks good here. I will go for 198 there. I'm going for 198, Carl, and you are going for 193. So we have a contest on our cards between Carl and myself. We just have a friendly prediction banter going on. Others are also welcome to take part in the contest there. Just a friendly banter here. This time keeping it wide away from the wide guideline on the offside, and that'll be a white ball on this occasion. That'll be 180 for 7 here. 18.3 overs. 180 for 7 here. You can't afford to give such kind of freebies here. And once again, we have received a message here. Annadurai 18. Hi, Annadurai 18. Thank you for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Welcome to this family. I'm pretty sure you found us on the vertical stream. I would love to let you know. Kindly hit my channel name, go to the live section and switch to the horizontal form. The vertical is just for you to find us on the shorts feed, and then we want you to be converted as a horizontal viewer for our channel here, because that will help us gain some funds towards our journey. Thank you so much, Annadurai, for sending us that message. Hopefully we see you there on the horizontal stream there, because that is where we can generate some revenue coming along our way towards this battle against my cancer. I can make use of my 15 to 20% of my medical expenses can be covered by YouTube ads only if you hit it towards the vertical horizontal chat there. In Shubha Vora, thank you so much. Hi to you too, in Shubha Vora. Hope you're doing good and hope you're enjoying the stream, and welcome to the family here at Sports Beyond Cancer. As here is Gurjapneet in the slot here, and Shivang Kumar clears the ball. It's in the air. Will it clear the ropes? Yes, it'll clear the ropes. It's gone over the deep mid-wicket region there, and that will be 6 runs here. 3 dot balls on the trot, 4 dot balls on the trot, and now Shivang Kumar gets underneath the ball. A little bit full length delivery, half volley on the pads there, and he's hit it with such conviction there, and full follow through, and the ball's sailing over the field there. Matt shot was there in the wide of the long on region there, and the ball sailing over his head, and that will go into the ropes there, over the ropes there. 6 runs here for Shivang Kumar. He's off the mark with a 6 here, and that will bring the Orange Army onto the toes here. The crowd's on the feet, and here is Gurjapneet. This time Yokaling Devi outside the off stump has driven it away towards the cover fielder there, and he'll pick up a quick single there. I mean, Livingstone should have denied that single there. Come on, Livingstone should have had the strike for the entire last over there. But Shivang Kumar sprinting and taking that single. That will be 187 for 7 after 19 overs here. Hi to you too, Sivabala Sachin. Sivabalan Sachin, beg your pardon there. Kindly excuse me. Just mispronounced your name. Sorry about that. Welcome to the stream here, Sivabalan Satish. Hi to you too. And if at all you found us by scrolling through the shorts feed, welcome to the channel. The shorts feed is just a medium so that you get to know about our channel. And once you are interested in the cricket, once you are interested in the kind of commentary that we do, we request you to switch to the horizontal platform and henceforth watch the game on the horizontal platform. You can find the horizontal platform stream on the channel. When you go go to the live section, when you go to viewer channel and when you go to the live section, there are two streams running. The one is the horizontal, one is the vertical. The vertical is one is for those people who are scrolling through the shorts, and we want a lot of people to get to know about our channel, because we are just a new channel out there, and we want the revenue to take care of at least 5 to 10% of our medical expenses, because we are daily putting in at least 4 to 5 hours of effort here. We at least should be rewarded for the effort we have been pouring in, despite battling 5th cancer at the age of 33. It's still have a lot of surgical wounds on my back. We still have the plastic surgery to come along our way, but even after that, we are fighting for a passion here. But it will mean wonderful if at all you could switch to the horizontal platform, because that will help me gain some revenue towards my cause there, and it will definitely ease in my burden by 15 to 20% of my financial cost when it can be taken care of YouTube ads there. So if at all you're watching it on the vertical, please switch to the horizontal. Siva Balan, in Shubhai Vaura and Annadurai, all of you please there. And this time, wonderful shot here. Shivang Kumar, he knew that it was going to be a Yorker here. He somehow managed to shuffle across the off stump and get some bat behind it and scoop it away. And the ball will run away towards the fine leg region there. 4 runs here for the battle. Wonderful shot here. And he's tried to play the loop shot. And with just one hand there, the ball was bowled outside the leg stump there. He's just played it like a tennis shot there, with just the bat flowing along with his one hand there, and he's managed to get some bat onto it, and that will run away into the boundary there, and that will be 4 runs here. Anshul combos to Shivang Kumar. Shivang Kumar once again trying to play the lap shot here. It's in the air. This time it's scooped in the air. Gurjapneet Singh, the shot, the fine leg region will be interested. Yes, Gurjapneet will hold on to the catch here. That will be the end of Shivang Kumar stay out there. He was trying to be a little bit too cheeky once again. And Anshul Kamboj managing to nail those Yorkers once again. And he picking up his 2nd wicket of the evening here. And Shivang Kumar, a small cameo here. 7 balls for his 8 balls for his 12 runs here. And he will have to make a way back towards the dressing room there, and that will be 193 for 8 of 19.4 overs here. 2 more balls to go. Can they get a couple of hits, and can they get to that psychological score of 200? We all know how psychology and sports are well integrated, and how it starts playing into the minds of the batters, how it starts playing into the mind of the opposition, especially when you have the 200 figure on the mark, and you start playing those unconventional shots, especially when you have a dot ball. That's what things do to you. That's what how the human psychology works. Whenever we see 300, the price tag to be 300, we do not buy the product. But whenever you see that it's 299, that one difference there, that will play an impact on the psychology of our minds, and that is what similar things happen when you have the scorecard out there. A 200 and a 199, that's a big psychological difference there, and hopefully they get that 7 runs off the next 4 balls. So here is Kamboj running into bowl to Prafulia. Wonderful ball there, keeping it away from the right-hander there, and they steal a bye here as Liam Livingston quickly runs for the bye, and Sanju Samson trying to pass it back to the bowler there, and Anshul Kamboj failing to hold on to it, and they will steal a bye here, and that will bring the Englishman Liam Livingston on the strike for the last ball of this innings here. Can he dispatch it to 6 and take Sunrisers Hyderabad to that 200 psychological score? Yeah, I see 273 people watching the stream. If at all you're watching the stream on the horizontal vertical platform, please kindly switch to the horizontal platform there, because we would love to have you on the horizontal platform, and you can support towards my fight, you can support towards my journey by also scanning the QR code out there on the top right of your screens. If at all you're feeling, if at all you want to tip us for the kind of effort and the kind of energy that we are bringing out here on this channel here on Sports Beyond Cancer, please feel free to tip us out there. That will definitely help us in our medical journey here. As well, they are also reviewed for the wide ball there, because that was bowled in extremely wide there, but that's well within the wide guideline there. Wonderfully executed there from Anshul Kamboj, so that shouldn't be a problem here. That will just be a good ball here. Here is Kamboj running into ball to Livingston. The last ball. And this time a full toss on the pads here. Hit it in the air. Will this be a 6? No, it won't be. Doesn't get the elevation. It was a slow. It was a low in-dipping full toss. And on the pads there, that should have been dispatched. But Liam Livingston hitting straight down the throat of the South African as Deval Bravis takes the catch in the deep wicket region. And that will be the end of Liam Livingston, and he has been dismissed for just 1 run of 5 balls there. And Sunrisers Hyderabad will finish out 194 for 9 after 20 overs here. Anshul Kamboj picking up his third wicket of the evening. 3 overs, 3 for 22 for Anshul Kamboj. What a night here for the youngster here, Anshul Kamboj. Bowling his heart out, especially after being dispatched for 14 runs off his first over, and then to come back and bowl 2 overs in the death, and with that kind of authority and that kind of precision, especially nailing those wide Yorkers coming in from around the wicket, and then now to bowl that in-dipping full tosses, and he's managed to get the wicket of Liam Livingston and has kept it tight here. And so CSK will be extremely happy to have restricted Sunrisers Hyderabad below par 3 to below 200 here, especially at one stage when Abhishek Sharma got off to a flyer of a start here, scoring 50 off just the 15 balls. Hyderabad with the depth in batting lineup would have fancied getting close to 225, 240, but CSK managing to pull back things wonderfully there, with Mikosh Chowdhury picking 2 into, with Ishan Kishan being dismissed for a first ball duck, and then Jamie Overton also picking up 2 into, one of the last ball of his second over, and for the one of the first ball of his third over there, and they definitely piled up the pressure there. But Heinrich Klaasen held on in the middle once again. He waged a lone battle, and once again he reclaimed back his orange cap, and is the leaderboard in the most number of runs scored in this tournament so far. And Sunrisers Hyderabad managing to put up 194 for 9 in this contest here against the Chennai Super Kings at the very own home here. And let me just bring out the scorecard here for all the people watching the stream. I see 338 people watching the stream. I hope all you people are coming watching this through the shorts feed there. I request you to jump to the horizontal feed and also hit that subscribe button there, so that we build a global community. We have a lot of people. It's a global community out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We have a lot of people there from across the globe, with a lot of people from USA, a lot of people there from Sri Lanka, New Zealand, West Indies, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, South Africa, and every single person will mean the world to us in this stream here. As just having a look at the scorecard there, Abhishek Sharma started off to a flyer, 50 off just 15 balls, but he was dismissed 59 of 22 as he was caught behind by Sanju Samson of the bowling of Jamie Overton there. Travis Head once again struggled to get some runs on board, and he struggled to get the timing behind the shots, and he'll be on 23 of 20 balls, and he was caught by Gaikwad of the bowling of Mukesh Chowdhury there. And Mukesh Chowdhury straight away getting the wicket of Ishan Kishan, who played a poor shot, irresponsible shot here from the Sunrisers Hyderabad skipper. Straight away, first ball of the innings, he's facing out there. First ball of his innings, beg your pardon there, and he was dismissed for a first ball duck there. Heinrich Klaasen holding on the fort in the middle order once again, banging up the orange cap here. 59 of 39 balls, 6 fours and 2 sixes, with a strike rate of 151.28. Was wonderful once again with the bat here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Aniket Verma there, once again a poor outing for him, caught off Noor Ahmad of the bowling of Overton. Wonderful spell once again for Overton, picking up 3 wickets, hitting that hard length test match kind of a length there. Nitish Kumar Reddy once again just a small cameo, 8 balls 12. Salil Arora struggled out there, just 12 balls 13, and Liam Livingston was brought in as an impact player to spur Sunrisers Hyderabad close to 210, 215, but he couldn't get it going. He found himself off strike for quite some time, and he was dismissed for just 1 run of 5 ball there by Anshul Kamboj, and Anshul Kamboj also getting the likes of Shivang Kumar there. And that's the story so far with the batting here. Let's have a look at the bowling cards here for Chennai Super Kings. Matthew Short expensive tonight. He was roped into the side to take the ball away from the 2 left-hand openers. He started off on a good note, but then the 25 run over completely spoiling his proceedings out here tonight here, especially with the way Abhishek Sharma took over on him. Mukesh Chowdhury just 2 overs, 2 for 21 there, but bowled his couple of he was hit for runs, but also managed to pick up 2 wickets, 2 into there. Anshul Kamboj once again given the responsibility of bowling in the death, 3 overs, 3 for 22, especially after being smashed for 14 runs off his first over, then to come back in that kind of a fashion and pick up 3 wickets. Wonderful there from Anshul Kamboj there to keep it tight in the last 2 overs there. And Noor Ahmad 4 overs, none for 33. Unfortunate to not have picked up any wickets tonight. And Gurjapneet Singh 4 overs, 1 for 34. And Jamie Overton, what an evening once again for the Englishman here in the yellow skins here. 4 overs, 3 for 37. He bowled his heart out. He kept it tight. He kept hitting those hard length, and he's managed to pick up 3 wickets here. With that said, 195 will be the target here for CSK. And to all the people who are here on Sports Beyond Cancer, do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. We will be back here with the chase here with just such a small break. I'm just going to grab my water bottle, just stretch myself. It's almost 9:15 p.m. Just need to stretch myself. It's extremely hot here out here, and definitely we'll be back with the chase here. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned as we bring you the chase here from the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium here in Hyderabad. Welcome back to the chase here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Here, this is Saurav Vitlamurthy welcoming you back to the chase here as Chennai Super Kings require 196 to get the third victory on the trot, and the Sunrisers Hyderabad will be keen to continue the winning streak here. Sunrisers Hyderabad, they have found match winners in the form of two youngsters, debutants, who against the likes of Rajasthan Royals bowled their heart out. Praful Hinge and Shakib Hussain, with Praful Hinge picking up 3 wickets off his first over in the last game on his debut. He becomes the first bowler ever in the IPL history to pick up 3 wickets in the first over of an innings, and then Shakib Hussain also picked up a wicket of the second over, and then after that Praful Hinge once again picked up a wicket of his third over of the innings, and Rajasthan Royals were reduced for 9 for 5 at one stage, and Sunrise Hyderabad going on to win that game the other night, with Praful Hinge picking up 4 for 34, and also Sakib Hussain picking up 4 for 24. As here is Prafulinge once again running into bowl to Sanju Samson here. This time the ball banged in short here, and Sanju Samson will pull it away. There's a fielder out there in the deep there, Nitish Kumar Reddy, and that will sail over him. That will be 6 here. Sanju Samson up and running straight away off the first ball of the innings here, and he's taken the gamble there because there was fielder protecting the boundary line on the edge of the ropes, but it's just gone past over his head, and that will be a 6 runs to start off the innings here for Sanju Samson here. He is off onto a flash here. He's up and running in this contest here. The ball was banged in short, and Praful Inge has been taken away for a first ball 6 here. Praful Inge almost thought there. Praful Inge almost celebrating there. He thought that there was a wicket there. Praful Inge, they're almost celebrating the wicket there. This time bangs in outside the off stump. This time he's punched it away, and good fielding there by the backward point fielder there, diving towards his left. He manages to get some hand onto it and cuts the take, takes the pace away from the ball, and the ball's deflected towards the backward point fielder there, third man fielder there, and that'll just be a single there. And that's the reason I was talking about these two youngsters. They bowled their hearts out the other night, and that's the reason sometimes when you bring in these fresh legs, especially when these people come in from that kind of a setup here, especially when they are coming in from all the way looking for that first game there, they are extremely hungry to come and prove their talent, prove their skill set, because it's not very often that they get much chances out there. And both these youngsters grabbing their opportunity the other night here straight away, 9 for 5, reducing the likes of Rajasthan Royals, who are heavily strong on the top of the batter order. They reduced them to 9 for 5, and both of them bowling their hearts out, especially Sakib Hussain. Despite him picking up Praful Inge picking up 3 wickets of the first over, it was Sakib Hussain who managed to impress me a lot the other night. The way he bowls that slow off-cutters, the way he bowls that deceptions there, and the way we heard his story there, he did not have money to buy the spikes there. He was struggling to bowl out, especially when he started to play professional cricket, and his mom had to sell her jewelry. His mom had to sell her jewelry to get him a pair of spikes there. That speaks volumes about the kind of sacrifices families have to make to ensure that these guys and that is why I speak volumes about these kind of leagues. This is the right kind of platform, right kind of exposure, and IPL is wonderful to all these people. It speaks a lot about the stories of rags to riches and how they come on to this platform and how they start dreaming to get into the Indian side here, and that is the reason we enjoy watching this Indian Premier League, the greatest league in the world, the Indian Premier League here. As here is Rituraj Gaikwad, 2 dot balls on the trot here. Good bowling here from Praful Inge, and Rituraj Gaikwad is all shuffling across the off stump, and with outside the off stump is driven it away towards the cover region there, through the cover regions, and the ball runs away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, and he's off the mark here. Wonderful shot here, Nasrag Beg. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your wishes too, Nasrag Beg. That's so lovely to have such kind of camaraderie and community building here on Sports Beyond Cancer. That is what we intend to do here. That is what we want to have here. We want to build a community where we all get to know each other, where we all have this community where all of us love cricket to the fullest form, where we have that kind of a sportsmanship spirit, where we have that kind of a camaraderie between us. It's lovely to have that kind of camaraderie. Thank you, Nasrag Beg, for being here, and thank you for your wishes too. And this time on the pads here is flicked it off his pads. This time it run away fine here, and that'll be 4 runs here. Poor start on this occasion to Praful Inge. 15 runs coming off his first over, and that'll be 1 over, none for 15 here, as CSK up and running onto a flash in this chase here. This time banged it in shot here, and it's in the air. This should be taken here. Easy catch here. Sanju Samson will have to depart here. Nitish Kumar Reddy straight away off his first ball off this spell here. Nitish Kumar Reddy deciding to open the innings tonight here to share the new ball with Prafulinge, and Sanju Samson trying to clear the ropes, trying to hit it over the top here. A little bit too early into the innings here. The ball was banged in shot, and Sanju Samson trying to clear the field there. Goes to play the pull shot, and the ball climbing onto the batter off the top edge. The ball's high into the skies of Hyderabad here, and Heinrich Klaasen there holding on. Comes safely to the catch there, and that'll be a big wicket here. Nitish Kumar Reddy straight away into the attack, and he's managed to get the big prize scalp of Sanju Samson here. He has been dismissed for 7 runs of 3 balls, and CSK 15 for 1 here. The impact player is out there in the form of the youngster under-19 captain who won the 50 under-19 World Cup here for India, as Gurjapneet Singh has been subbed out, and Ayush Matre will be walking in as the impact player at number 3 for CSK. He's been in some good touch here. CSK definitely needing his services tonight here, especially with Sanju Samson back in the dugout, back in the den there, and this time a slower ball off cutter there and off the inside edge. It's rolled back towards the mid-on fielder there. That will has to be a dot ball there. $15 for 1 after 1.2 overs. Nitish Kumar Reddy breathing some fire for the Sunrisers here straight away with his first ball here. As here is Nitish Kumar Reddy. This time he tries to go over the top here. The ball swinging away from the right-hander there, just whizzing past the outside edge, and that'll be a dot ball here. CSK will have to play their innings in a sensible manner. They cannot go all out trying to tonk the ball right from the word go. They need to be patient there. They need to wait for the ball deliveries. They need to wait for the bad deliveries. And 15 for 1, 1.3 overs. To all the 172 people watching the stream on the vertical platform, could I kindly request you to switch to the horizontal platform by going live onto the channel and then switching on to the horizontal platform there, because we see only 10 people watching the game on the horizontal platform, but 175 people watching it on the vertical platform there. This time a good length delivery is punched away towards the cover point fielder, and that will be a dot ball here. Fired 4 dot balls on the trot here with a wicket of a big wicket of Sanju Samson too. A wonderful start here for Nitish Kumar Reddy with the ball here tonight. This time Nitish Kumar Reddy, Ayush Matre tries to go at the top here, doesn't time it well once again. Can Heinrich Klaasen hold on to the catch here? Heinrich Klaasen diving towards his left. He had to run a couple of yards towards the long on region, and Heinrich Klaasen has dropped this here. Heinrich Klaasen has dropped this. That was a tough chance here, but definitely a dropped opportunity there. Ayush Matre straight away. Heinrich Klaasen apologizing to the bowler there. The ball once again outswinger. Ayush Matre, the ball getting a little bit high onto the bat here. It was high once again into the deep skies of Hyderabad here. The ball was swirling away from Heinrich Klaasen. He puts in a dive towards his left as he ran a couple of yards, almost 5 to 6 yards from the inner circle towards the long on region, and the ball off his fingers and onto the grass here, and that will definitely be considered as a drop chance here, and Ayush Matre will get off the mark here with 3 runs here. CSK looking for the big boundaries here. Should they be taking their time? Should they be looking for the fours and not just for the sixes there? Because they're still in the fielding restrictions are in play. They can definitely find the gaps there as Nitish Kumar Reddy banks in shot outside the off stump, just within the wide guidelines. That was a tough call here from the umpire. He's called it a wide there. That was a tough call here, to be honest there. Here's Ayush Matre, Ruturaj Gaikwad, wonderful punch shot. That speaks volumes of the kind of character Ruturaj Gaikwad is. This is the Ruturaj Gaikwad that the cricketing world knew of. Lately, he's not been in that kind of a touch. Lately, he's trying to play those powerful shots, trying to enforce shots here, because Ruturaj Gaikwad needs to back his strength. His strength lies in timing the ball. His strength lies in punching the ball. His strength lies in placing the ball in the gaps, and wonderful punch down the ground here. Just checking his shot on the ball off his bat, pinks away wonderfully past the mid-on fielder there, and the ball will run away into the long on boundary there. 4 runs to end the over here. Probably the best shot of the game so far until now from coming off the blade of Ruturaj Gaikwad here, and 23 for 1 after 2 overs here. It's a decent, it's a good over here for Sunrisers Hyderabad and Nitish Kumar Reddy. 1 over 1 for 8 here for Nitish Kumar Reddy, and CSK 23 for 1 as Praful Hinge is into his second over here. The first over not going his way, and here is Praful Hinge running into bowl to Ayush Matre. This time banks it in shot. Ayush Matre tries to play the pull shot here. The ball's high into the stands here, and it's gone deep into the stands here. One more 6 here, and this time banks in the bouncer, and Ayush Matre with one leg there swivels his body and pulls it into the deep square leg region there, and that will be a huge 6 here. Wonderful shot here, managed to get underneath the ball and pulls it to conviction there in a convincing fashion there, off just one leg there, swiveling his body and shuffling his weight, and that's an 83-meter 6 on this occasion here. And Ruturaj Gaikwad pleased with that shot here. He would be happy to watch the youngster bat there from the other end, the best seat in the house to watch the batter bat from the other end there. As here is Praful Hinge running into bowl to Ayush Matre. This time drives it through, but straight towards the cover fielder there. That will just be a dot ball on this occasion. This time in the slot here, and Ayush Matre goes over the top here, just pitching a couple of yards within the ropes, and that will run away towards the wide of the long off boundary there. So it was in the slot outside the off stump, shaping away from the right-hander, and Ayush Matre going over the top here, utilizing the fielding restrictions, and that will be 4 runs here. Praful Hinge to Ayush Matre. This time once again, good bouncer there, but straight away the leg umpire says it's a white ball there. That was going above his head there. That was a little harsh on the youngster there, but we'll have to wait and watch. Ayush Matre is not that tall there, and that could be the only reason, because that was shaping away from the right-hander. Well directed bouncer, to be honest. Ayush Matre was surprised there, and that will just be a white ball on this occasion here. Here is Praful Hinge running into Ayush Matre. Once again, a bouncer here. Will this be a white ball here? Yes, once again, it will be a white ball here. Once again, he's called it a white ball here, and Prafulinge is unhappy here. And Ishan Kishan confirming it with the deep square leg fielder there, because he will have a better idea. And I think the deep square leg fielder has given a nod that it's definitely going above the batter's head, and Ishan Kishan is convinced that this will be a white ball here. He does not want to challenge the umpire's decision here, and once again it will be a white ball here. Prafulinge and Sunrisers Hyderabad trying to play on the ego of Ayush Matre. They have two fielders positioned out in the deep on the leg side, forcing him to play the pull shot, and they definitely were trying to play, forcing him to play the full shot as they bring the third man into the circle. Now there's some change in the field because change of plans, because the bouncers have been called wild. Now the fielder has been pushed off to the long off region there, and one fielder towards the deep backward square there, as here is Prafulinge, runs in this time, hits it through the line here. The ball's run over the cover fielder region there and will go into the sweeper cover region there for a boundary there. It was in the air over the infield and will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, and Ayush Matre is off to a mark here. He's batted beautifully. The under-19 cricketer here, the captain here for India, who recently won the 50-over World Cup, under-19 World Cup for India. He's up and running here. He's definitely keeping Chennai Super Kings in the end, especially after the big fish in the form of Sanju Samson was dismissed early tonight here, as he tried to pull the ball off the first ball of Nitish Kumar Reddy, and he was caught out in the mid-on region there. Ayush Matre too was dropped off his first ball. A tough chance there for Heinrich, Klaasen, the South African, but still a drop chance here. And he's until now he's managed to get some flurry of boundaries, but CSK will need him to stay for as long as possible to reduce the deficit in this chase here. As this time Prafulinge, this time he's straight over the bowler there. This time the long off fielder has been brought into the circle, and this time that will run away into the long on boundary there. 4 runs there. He's playing there. Ayush Matre is playing with the field there, utilizing the fielding restrictions to the fullest potential, and he'll notch up a boundary there. That was a didn't come off the meat of the bat there, but eventually the intent there, and he's managed to hit it in the right direction, and he'll pick up 4 runs here. This time, will this be taken? Hasn't timed it well once again. This will probably run into the boundary there. Just teasing Heinrich Klaasen to the ropes here. This time did not get off the meat of the bat. The ball was in the air. Just teasing Heinrich Klaasen, who was in the mid-off region there. Just clearing him. And the ball teasing him onto the rope as he puts in a slide and tries to cut off the ball and tries to keep it into the field of play. But the ball rolls away into the boundary rope, and that will be 4 runs here. And that will be 45 for 1 after 3 overs here. An expensive over here for Prafulinge, and that will be, beg your pardon there, just let me calculate, that will be 24 runs coming off that over, and that will take CSK to 45 for 1 after 47 for 1 after 3 overs here. And Prafulinge 2 overs, none for 39. Shakib Hussain has been brought into the attack here. He bowled wonderfully last evening, especially how loud the way he bowled and had that control over that off-cutter deliveries and the slow ones. He definitely looked like he had mastered the skill there. Just reminded me of how Lungi Engidi has currently mastered that art. Shakib Hussain simply gave some reminiscences of that. This time Shakib Hussain, a poor start here on this occasion for the youngster. Spraying down the leg, and no chance for the wicket keeper there. That'll run away into the boundary there. That'll be 4 wides here. Poor start here. I think it's Salil Arora who puts in the dive, but that's extremely far away from his reach, and that'll be 4 runs here. Nasr Agbir, good day everyone. Thank you, Nasr Agbir. Good day to you too. Hope you have a wonderful time here. And thank you for tuning in all the way from Trinidad and being a constant support here on Sports Beyond Cancer. We are trying to build a global community out here on Sports Beyond Cancer. I see 211 people watching the stream on the vertical platform, request you to switch to the horizontal platform, because we will not be able to generate any revenue if you watch on the vertical stream. The YouTube will pay for the ads. 15 to 20% of my medical expenses can be taken care if at all you watch in the horizontal stream here. The horizontal stream is just the same thing. It's just the same thing that you're going to watch on the bigger screen, on a bigger landscape mode, where you have more details. The scorecard is spread out. You have better infographics there, and also it will help one more person. It will help me in this battle against my cancer there. So requesting you to switch to the horizontal stream there, because we see only 10 people watching it on the horizontal platform, but we are watching it 215 are watching it on the vertical platform. And I received many questions. If at all you want people to watch on the horizontal platform, why are you also streaming on the vertical platform there? The only reason is because we are a new channel. We want more people to get to know about our channel. We want more people to know that there's some channel who's running English commentary of sports games and cricket games too, and we want those people to get to know about the channel there, because you can find us on the vertical platform only when you scroll through the shorts feeds there, and that's the reason we do it on both the platforms. And once you find us here on the shorts feed, and once you start watching it on the vertical feed, do not continue to watch on the vertical feed there. Go to the channel, hit the live button, and there you find horizontal stream as well as the vertical stream. Switch to the horizontal stream there, because that will not just help you in getting in more details, but it will also help a cause there. It will help a human to take care at least the 15 to 20% of his medical insurance, medical cost there. This time Banks in a bouncer. He tries to play the uppercut, and that will be over the head. I think the wide's not given, and straight away Ruturaj Gaikwad challenging the umpire's decision. That will be sent upstairs here. Nice game for CSK. Keep it up. Give us this third win. Definitely Nasrag Bay. They're looking for a third win on the trot here. I think I'm looking at both horizontal or vertical stream now, but not sure. Hello, all you wonderful cricketing Officandos. Thank you so much there, Carl Jacob. I think the horizontal is one where you have the entire scoreboard spread out, and where you have my camera on the right there. The vertical is the one which looks like a reel, which looks like a shorts on the YouTube there, which looks like a reel, which is like a rectangle there in the straight form there. And the my camera will also be an extended frame, which is on the left side of the screen there, below the scorecard there. But on the horizontal platform, my image is on the right side of the scorecard there, and that should make it clear to all the folks out there who are having a confusion in regards to the horizontal and the vertical there, because watching it on the vertical doesn't help us by any cause there. And hi to you too. I see a lot of people hitting the high there. This time that will just be a dot ball here. Review burnt out here from CSK. Hi to Suren Kalita. Hi to you to Suren Kalita. Hi to Girish Yadav. Welcome to the show, Girish Yadav. Hi Satish Kamle. Hi to you too. And thank you so much to all the folks. I request all the people who sent out a hi to us to join us on the horizontal platform there. $53 for one, 3.3 overs. Hussain, Sakib Hussain, he's been a 2-2 gem in the last game. Yes, he's sprinting in from over the wicket to bowl to Ayush Matre. Rolls his finger here. Ayush Matre tapping it away towards the wide off long off region there. Taking on the arm of Liam Livingstone. Liam Livingstone has a shy at the bowler's end, but no damage done there. And Ayush Matre will come in easily pick up the single there. I mean, that was a risky run. They were testing the arms of Liam Livingstone, who's a good fielder there. He's a gun fielder there. And Ayush Matre crossing over to get that single there. This time, good length delivery, climbing onto the batter. Ruturaj Gaikwad punched it away towards the wide of the cover field there. Ishan Kishan, if he had got it cleanly off his first attempt, he could have had a shy at the bowler's end. That could have been touch and go, but he fumbles on the first attempt, and that will give Ruturaj Gaikwad the time to easily crawl into the crease there. 55 for 1 after 3.5 overs. Ayush Matre up and running with his 26 of 11. Can he continue his onslaught here? As here is Saqib Hussain, banks it in shot, and Ayush Matre trying to guide it over the third man region there. There's a half-hearted appeal there. From Ishan, Kishan and the wicket-keeper too. Will they be taking it upstairs here? They're just having a discussion out there. Salil Arora discussing with Ishan Kishan there, and Abhishek Sharma too. Will they be taking it upstairs there? No, they wouldn't be taking it upstairs. I think that will be a white ball here. And thank you so much for subscription there, Ruben Pradeep there. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, Ruben Pradeep. If at all you're watching the stream on the vertical platform, I kindly request you to go to my channel, hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel, and also watch the stream on the horizontal platform there. This time Ayush Matre doesn't get good timing on the shot here. The ball, a couple of bounces, and then will roll away into the boundary once again towards the wide of the long on region there. Teasing the fielder to the rope there, and he'll pick up a boundary, and that will be the end of the over here. 13 runs coming off Hussein's first over here. That will be 60 for 1 after 4 overs here, and CSK require 135 more in 96 balls here. This time I'll pick up a 2 off the second ball. 2 consecutive 2s here for Gaikwad here, as Nitish Reddy is into his second here. And I just posted the link of the horizontal stream. When will MS Dhoni be back on the field? It's definitely I think he's going to be back against Gujarat Titans. I'm hearing news about he's going to be back against the Gujarat Titans. Ayush Matre trying to take that sprinting back for the second run. He's managed to pull his muzzle there. Well. CSK, hopefully nothing serious here. CSK has been already plagued by a lot of injuries with Nathan Ellis missing out now. Beg your pardon there. Ishan, beg your pardon there. Khalil Ahmed being ruled out for the entire tournament now. And Mahendra Soni, we still do not know when he's going to be returning to. I think there's news out there that he's going to be joining somewhere during the time of the 26th April. I think the news around at the moment it looks like he's going to be out there with the team from beg your pardon there, from April 26th there. And now Ayush Matre, has he pulled us the muzzle there? Hopefully nothing serious there for the youngster there. He's been a stalwart here for CSK with the bat at the top of the order, and hopefully nothing serious there for the youngster there. Well, Ayush Matre is still getting treated out there. Hopefully nothing serious here for CSK, who are already plagued by a lot of injuries in this campaign. They just lost the likes of Khalil Ahmed in the last game with just one ball to go. He pulled off with a hip injury, and he's been ruled out for the entire season there. And now Ayush Matre, hopefully nothing serious here for the youngster. Well, Ayush Matre, he's limping there. Ayush Matre is limping there. Well. We're not sure how it's going to run the singles and twos here. We are definitely unsure how it's going to run the singles and twos here. He's definitely struggling out there. Ayush Matre, the youngster there, the 19-year-old youngster. This time, a full delivery on the pads there. He tucks it away towards the long on region there. Ayush Matre limping towards the batter's end there. And he somehow managed to get into the crease there. I think Salil Aurora having attempting a run out here. Ayush Matre struggled to get to the striker's end, and the fielder quickly getting in the throw towards the striker's end, and they whipped the bail off at the striker's end there. But I think Ayush Matre has just managed to get into the crease there. I think he's struggling there. Ayush Matre is struggling there. He's definitely struggling out there. Ayush Matre. Well, that was hit towards the long on region there, and Ayush Matre was limping, and he couldn't continue there. He couldn't run at all. He was just hopping on one leg, and somehow the wicketkeeper whipping the bails off, and I think he somehow just got in time there, and that just be a single there. This time Ayush Matre tries to go over the top on the over the mid-off field there. Heinrich Klaasen pulls off a stunner here. Heinrich Klaasen pulls it off the thin air here and he's managed to grab it off thin air here. The ball was travelling above him and Heinrich Klaasen flying in the air. The ball was travelling above his head and he puts in a dive and holds on to the catch with an outstretched effort there, and that will be the end of Ayush Matre there. How impactful that injury would have been in playing this shot here. Ayush Matre trying to clear the field there, and Heinrich Klaasen, the ball was going past him over the infield there on the edge of the circle, diving towards his left. He's held on to the catch here, and Nitish Kumar Reddy picking up the second wicket of the evening, and CSK 66 for 2, losing the precious Ayush Matre there. He will have to make a long walk back towards dressing room. The injury definitely looks serious out here as Ayush Matre is struggling out there in the middle. And that will be the end of Ayush Matre's stay out here in the middle there. $66 for 2 after 4.4 overs there. The Chennai Super Kings in some trouble now as Matthew Short, who's got his opportunity tonight here, is out there at number 4 here for CSK. This time Nitish Kumar Reddy and is driven it along the ground towards the mid-on region there. That will be a dot ball here. Nitish Kumar Reddy, he drives it through the line there. Matthew Short straight towards the mid-off region there. That will be a just a dot ball there. That will just be a dot ball on this occasion. $66 for 2 after 5 overs here. Ishan Malinga is on to the attack here for the first time here. Here he is running into bowl to Ruturaj Gaikwad. A bouncer to start off. He's trying to play the pull shot here. That just bumped off the surface here. That just got off the surface here. And Ruturaj Gaikwad trying to play the pull shot here. Here was in no man's land. And an easy catch for the wicket keeper here. Sunrisers Hyderabad definitely getting back into the contest here. And with that kind of an authority, hitting the deck hard and straight away surprising the Chennai Super Kings keeper there. And the ball was banged in short and climbing onto the batter there, onto his glove, and an easy catch to Salil Lurara there. And Ishan Malinga, who picked up 2 wickets in the last contest, once again starts off his proceedings with straight away with a wicket here. That to the wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad there, the Chennai Super Kings keeper there. Ruturaj Gaikwad still struggling to get his confidence and rhythm flowing back into his vein there. He's been struggling to get some runs in this contest so far, and once again his batting woes continue as he's been dismissed for 19 of 13 balls there. 66 for 3 there, Chennai Super Kings, and Joseph Potula, hi to you too. Thank you so much, Joseph Potula, for your message once again. I hope you're doing good, Joseph Potula. And thank you so much there for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Joseph Potula, welcome to the show and welcome to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And just have a look in the chat box and hit that link and switch to the horizontal stream, because that is the horizontal format. Watch in this mode for more insights, and also watching here will help me get funds from YouTube ads towards my medical journey. So please, if at all you're watching this, watch it on the other platform there. This time, Sarfraz into the middle there, guides the way towards the backward point region, and they'll come back for 2 runs here. He's off the mark here. Ishan Malinga straight away hitting the deck hard and managing to get that extra bounce onto the batter, surprising Ruturaj Gaikwad onto his gloves, and an easy catch here, and straight away he's up in the air pumping his fist, and straight away the first ball of his innings, and he's managed to get the opposition skipper there. This time, Malinga running into bowl to Sarfaraz. Bangs it in shot. Sarfaraz trying to help it over the fine leg region there, missing the ball, but this time it'll a white ball signal here from the leg umpire. That'll be a white ball here. $69 for 3, the last over of the power play here. Here is Malinga running into bowl to short, who's yet to get off the mark here. As here is shot running, trying to pull the ball. He's pulled it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. The ball was banged in shot in the right length, and all the time in the world, and he pulls it away with conviction. 4 runs here for Matthew shot there. One mad shot there. Wonderful shot here, and he'll be off the mark here with that boundary. Here is Malinga running into bowl to Sarfraz here. This time off cutter there. Sarfraz trying to just guide it away and guides it towards the short third man region. And Matthew shot quickly responding to his call, and they'll cross over for a single, and he'll keep the strike. That'll be 76 for 3 after the end of power play. CSK managed to get runs on board, but the wickets column will be definitely hurting them. But we definitely have a game on our cards, as the game now will head into the next phase of this game here, the middle phase of this game, and straight away the strategic timeout being taken here, and that will be 76 for 3 after 6 overs. We have 2.5 minutes of break out here. And to all the people who are here on Sports Beyond Cancer, for the first time, I welcome you to the show here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurav Murthy, welcoming you to the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you're liking it, hope you're loving it, and I'm currently battling my 5th cancer, and I worked as a sports journalist for 8 years, 4 years in India, 4 years in New Zealand, and I covered a lot of major tournaments across the globe. I won the likes of the Tokyo Olympics 2020 and 2021, and unfortunately my 5th cancer striking in the last 3 years. I've been battling for life and death and the edge of my bed, but fortunately I've managed to enter the remission phase, and now that I've entered the remission phase, I've started to do it on the virtual platform, courtesy the YouTube platform, and I just tried it out on the experimental basis during the T20 World Cup, because I received a lot of support during the T20 World Cup. They forced me, they motivated me, they pushed me to continue this journey. It was a lot of support from across the globe, the likes of USA, Canada, West Indies, Guyana, Trinidad, Jamaica, the likes of South Africans, a lot of South Africans, and Australia, New Zealand, and South Asia, Indians, and they motivated me to continue this journey, and that's the reason which came into fruition as Sports Beyond Cancer there. But also requesting you to also watch the stream on the horizontal platform. I see 168 people watching it on the vertical platform, 142 people now watching it on the vertical platform there. There's a link in the chat box. Click that link and watch that stream there, because the vertical format is only for those people, because we are a new channel. Only through the shorts, new people, a lot of audience can find about a channel, that there's someone out here, there's some channel out here who's streaming it in English platform, doing professional style of sports commentary here. So you can click that link and come here, and you can join that stream there, because the vertical platform will not help us in generating any kind of revenue towards my treatment, but the horizontal platform, the same treatment, the same video, if you watch it on the horizontal platform with better insight, with a spread out scorecard, with a better infographics, that will also help you get more details, but will also help me gain at least 5 to 10% of my medical burdens relaxed there, because that will definitely help my cause there. So kindly requesting to those 168 people watching it on the vertical platform, click that link in the chat box there. I have put out the link there. You can watch it on that platform there, because that will definitely help us in this journey here. 76 for 3 after 6 overs here. CSK definitely need one of these two batters to play long here. They definitely need one of the two batters to play as long as possible. $76 for 3 of the 6 overs, and if at all you haven't hit that subscribe button, kindly hit that subscribe button there. Almost even Stevens there, but CSK losing an extra wicket here after 6 overs. Sunrisers Hyderabad was 75 for 2, but CSK just 1 run short, but they've lost an extra wicket in the form of Ayush Matre here. 76 for 3 here, as here is Shivang Kumar has bowled it wide outside the off stump, and Sarfraz Khan trying to cut it towards the between the short third man fielder and the backward point fielder, only cut it away along the ground towards the short third man fielder. That will just be a dot ball here. Shivang Kumar, he's been impressive with 9 matches, 8 wickets in the T20 career. He's bowled his heart out, the Chinaman here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Here he's running into bowler Sarfraz Khan, banks in shot outside the off stump. This time Sarfraz Khan guides it away towards the backward point region there. The fielder there in the deep will probably he cuts it off, Aniket Verma, but he had crossed over the rope and the ball was following him, and unfortunately he could not get his feet off the ground, and the ball stretched his arms, and that will be 4 runs here. And unfortunate here for the fielder here, and that will be 4 runs. Here is Shivang this time. The ball, wonderful ball there. Outside the off stump, he taps it away towards the short third man fielder there. They scamper for a quick single there. Overthrow there. Will that give them the second run there? Will that give them the opportunity to come back for second run there? No, it doesn't. The ball quickly goes towards the long on region there. So they couldn't be happy with just a single there. Good running here from Matthew Short. Sarfraz Khan was keen for the second run, but Matthew Short, who was hurrying towards the strikers end, had backed up a little bit too long into the crease, deep into the crease there, and that will just be a single there. This time Shivang outside the off stump, he cuts it away towards the sweeper cover region there, and that'll just be a single there for Matt Shot here. 113 required of 80 balls here. That's the equation here out here for Chennai Super Kings to get their third victory on the trot for Hyderabad. It'll be to restrict them before they get on to that 113 here. Just 7 wickets here. They contain this pair here. Sarfraz, he'll be key here. He's shown some glimpses in this contest so far. As here is Shivang Kumar. This time the ball once again. He tries to tuck it away towards the backward point fielder there. This time was sent back there from Matt Shot. That was a good call there from Matt Shot. Because that could have been suicidal. The ball was hurrying onto the fielder there, and no chance for the second run there, for the single there, beg your pardon there. Wonderful ball, turning away from the right-hander off the edge. It's gone towards the cover fielder there. Misfield there from Ishan Kishan in the cover region. And the fielder from the deep, from the sweeper cover region will have to run towards his right. And before that, the batters will cross over single. Yeah, that'll be the end of the over here. 83 for 3 after 7. This time, Abhishek Sharma into the attack here, and Sarfraz Khan tries to go over the top here. Doesn't get good contact under the ball. Doesn't get completely underneath the ball, but in the air, and it'll go one bounce into the boundary there towards the long on region. The long on fielder a little bit wide here, flighted delivery, and Sarfraz Khan is bat turning a little bit in his hand, but eventually he'll get a 4 runs here. That'll be 4 runs to Sarfraz Khan here. This time a flighted delivery once again. Sarfraz Khan trying to heave it across the leg stump here off the inside as the ball will run away towards the deep backward square region. And that'll just be a single here. Sarfraz Khan, the bait being thrown against him with that slow, flighted kind of a delivery. And Sarfraz Khan once again falling in for the bait, but unfortunately off the inside as the ball running away towards the fine leg region there. This time Matthew's shot, banged in shot outside the off stump. He cuts it away towards the wide of the long off region there before Liam Livingston will cut the ball. I think the batters, that could have been touch and go, a direct hit, and Sarfraz Khan would have found himself short of the crease there at the bowler's end. Should have Abhishek Sharma been behind the stumps there to receive the ball there on that occasion. The Matthew shot was keen for the circle, the second run there. Sarfraz Khan was hurrying there, and a quick throw there from Livingston. It could have been touch and go there. This time, beautiful shot, drive ball there once again. Ram Livingston, and Ram Livingston puts in a slide, but the ball will go past him into the boundary there. Poor fielding there from Liam Livingston on this occasion, running in towards his left, towards the wide of the long off region there. I think his knee getting stuck into the into the ground there, into the grass there, and the ball hitting his knee and just jumping over him onto the ropes, and 4 runs here. Uneven bounce there, beg your pardon there. Once again tossed up and turning away from the right-hander from the off stump there, and this time he's only managed to hit it towards the long off region there for a single here. 100 runs required of 73 balls. So we have a game on our cards, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely have a game on our cards, and do not forget to check that link in the chat box so that you can switch to the horizontal stream there. Here is Abhishek Sharma, banks it in shot. He cuts it away, and the ball's just was about to pass between the backward point fielder and the short third man fielder. And the backward point fielder, I think that's Shakib Hussain, managed to get some hand onto it. He cuts off the pace of the ball, and it will give the fielder there in the short third man region to get the ball, and that will just be a single on this occasion. 96 for 3 after 8 overs. Here is Shivang Kumar this time. In the air, just falling short of the fielder there from the short third man region there. The ball turning away from the right-hander on this occasion. Wonderful ball there, and the ball turning away from the right-hander, and he tried to slice the ball over the top there, off the outside edge. It was in the air, and Praful Hinge putting in the dive, just falling short of the dive there. But Shivang Kumar is not happy with that attempt there. He wanted Praful Hinge to go for the full length dive there, and that will be a single here. This time backing away from the stumps there, trying to play the pull shot off the inside edge onto his body there. That will just be a dot ball there. I see 192 people watching the stream on the live stream on the vertical platform. Kindly click the link in the chat box and switch to the horizontal platform there. That will mean wonderful to us, and also you can get in better insights there. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button there. This time flighted delivery outside the off stump, off the outside edge towards the backward point field. That will be a dot ball here. Once again, he's bowling wonderfully, tossing it slower through the air, giving a lot of reps on the ball there. Shivang Kumar there, wonderful to see him bowl in that manner there. One more youngster coming through the ranks here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Wonderful ball. The ball pitching outside the off stump and turning into the right-hander. He cuts it away towards the sweeper cover region there, and he'll pick up a single on this occasion here. To all the folks watching the stream, welcome to the stream here. This is Saurav Murthy, your very own sports journalist, welcoming you to this global community here on Sports Beyond Cancer, where we cater to your English commentary, sports watch-alongs and the streams here. And thank you so much for being here tonight. And if at all you joined our journey by watching the shorts and while swiping through the shorts and you're caught on the vertical platform, do check the chat box. You have a link. Click that link, because we have better scorecard, better insights, and also better infographics, and a bigger community out discussing things out there. And also not just that, you also have the likes of that will also help me get some funds from the YouTube ads, because the YouTube ads do not support me in the vertical format. They only support me in the horizontal format. So please switch to that, because that will also help me take care of 15 to 10% of my overall monthly medical expenses there. And this time an overthrow here, and that will give CSK batters the opportunity to come back for 2 runs here. Poor backing up there by the bowler himself, and that will give the batters the opportunity to come back for 2 runs here. As here is Shivang Kumar, the last ball of his second over here. This time the ball was banged in short here, and SRH shuffling across the off stump. He's just helped the ball over the short fine leg fielder there, and it keeps it wide of the fielder there, coming in from the backward square, deep backward square, and the ball will run away into the boundary there. 4 runs to end the over, and that will bring up the 100 plus 104 here for 3 after 9 overs here. CSK up and running, 104 for 3. They require 91 runs of 66 balls here. That's the equation to use so far here. This time Shakib Hussain starts off with a slow one there off the inside as the ball's running away towards the deep backward square there, and they'll just be having time to pick up a single there. Shakib Hussain, great change of pace there. 110.9 clicks on that one, and almost getting through the batter's bat there, almost there off the inside edge towards the backward square. This time is try to heave it across the leg stump. on the leg side and off the inside edge, is only going away towards the wide of the towards the deep wicket region there. That left a single here. Tomorrow we have two more blockbuster contests here. Kolkata Knight Riders will be hosting the Rajasthan Royals here from Kolkata at the afternoon game, and then we have the unbeaten Punjab Kings, who still undefeated in the competition so far, who will be hosting the Lucknow Super Giants, who will be eager to get back to winning ways here. This time straying down the patch here and is flicked off his pads. The ball running away towards the deep wicket region there. Shivang Kumar will run towards his left and will quickly return the ball to the wicket keeper there. Well. Shivang Kumar can also throw the ball with his right hand too. Wonderful to see. He's a left arm bowler, and wonderful to see him throw with the left arm too. Ambidextrous stuff here from Shivang Kumar here. He can bowl off the left arm. He can throw off the right arm there. Wonderful there from Shivang Kumar. Ambidextrous there. Just got to know that he's ambidextrous there. This time he's flicked it off his pads, and the ball will run away towards the deep backward square there. And once again, a single here for Sarfraz Khan here. He's raced on to 25 of 16. He's pacing his innings wonderfully, waiting for those loose deliveries, capitalizing on those loose deliveries. And just slowly, the partnership has started to build here. 43 of 27, the partnership slowly gaining momentum in this contest here. Ten overs done and dusted, 111 for 3. To the 179 people watching the stream, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is your very own sports journalist, Saurav Murthy, currently battling my fifth cancer at the age of 33, and the last 3 years just lost out to just the fifth cancer there. And we need all your support here. And if at all you could hit that link in the chat box there and join us on the horizontal platform, that will mean monumental to us, because we just have 16 people watching it on the horizontal platform, but we have 45,000 people who have watched it on the vertical platform. And that 45,000 will not help us in any single manner. All that will help us is the people. If at all you could replicate the 45,000 there on the horizontal platform, that will definitely take care of my entire 50% of my monthly medical expenses there. That's the big thing there. If for the same 45,000 people can jump on to my horizontal platform, that will be like monumental. 50% of my medical burden will be cut off there. That's the reason I kindly request you, the 45,000, instead of watching it there, could you switch on to the horizontal platform? The link is straight away provided to you on the link there. Here is Sarfraz Khan, 25 of 16 here, as Malinga into his second over here. As SRH were at a similar stage SRH on a similar score at the similar stage here, but they had lost one more wicket. They were 112 for 4 and CSK 112 for 3, as Ishan Malinga making fine-tuned adjustments. He's trying to bring the third man extremely straighter. We all know that finer, because we all know Sarfraz Khan fancies playing shots in that region there. This time Sarfraz Khan tries to drill the ball past the mid-off fielder there. The mid-off fielder has been brought into the circle there, and the fielder has a shy at the batter's end, and that'll just be a dot ball here. Here is Malinga running to bowl to Sarfraz. Banks it in a slower bouncer there. Sarfraz trying to guide it over the wicket keeper there. It was a slow bouncer, and the change of pace did him in, and he's completely beaten there. That will be a dot ball on this occasion. This time it's in the air. Will this be taken? Yes, it will be taken. He loses one hand off the handle there, trying to flick the ball. It's a Yorker length delivery, trying to flick the ball. He wanted to place it towards the fine leg region there, but he's only managed to hit it towards the deep square leg region there. I think Nitish Kumar Reddy will hold on to the catch in the deep. I think it's Nitish Kumar Reddy, if I'm not wrong. And that will be end of the cameo here from Sarfraz Khan. He is dismissed for 25 runs of 19 balls here. The ball on the pads there, angling into the middle stick there, and Sarfraz Khan trying to flick it from his middle stick towards the onside. There's only flicked it straight away. One hand coming off his hand here. His gloves slipping out there, and has only managed to generate that much amount of power there. And there you go, as he's walking back towards the pavilion. He's shadow practicing there as he wanted to keep the ball towards the fine leg region there, and that will be the end of Sarfraz Khan. Small cameo here, 25 of 19, and that will be 112 for 4 here after 10.4 overs here. And there you go, the stadium erupts here. The stadium erupts here as Dewald Brevis, the South African, walks out in the middle here. He does his ritual where he gets onto the ground, just goes down on one knee, and just like a knight there, soldier knight there, and is definitely giving that kind of a stance before he walks on to the middle there, and that bringing out the emotions and the roar from the crowd there. He's definitely managed to be a trendsetter here in India. He's definitely captured the heart of Chennai Super Kings. He's hardly played 8 to 9 games for Chennai Super Kings overall, but he's managed to capture the entire hearts of the CSK fans here. He's turned out to be the heartthrob of CSK fans in recent times. They love him to the core. Especially Dewald Brevis, the South African youngster. This time, good ball here, banged in shot, and he's left the ball there. That will be a dot ball there. Malinga picking up his second wicket of night. He's kept it tight here. The Sri Lankan pacer, Ishan Malinga. Dewald Brevis having an issue with the side screen there. He's just letting the umpire know that he's having difficulty to spot the ball, and letting the umpire know about it. The umpire having quick word with him, and the umpire now will probably just try to solve his issue out there. Once again, a slower bouncer outside the off stump. Dewald Brevis was interested to play the shot, and he decides to leave the ball alone. That will be a dot ball here. Once again, great control there. Just one run and a wicket of Ishan Malinga's second over there. And that will be 124 after 11. '83 or 54 here for CSK. Here is Shivang running into bowl to Matt shot here. This time it drives it towards the cover fielder there on the edge of the circle. That'll just be a dot ball on this occasion here. Sunrisers Hyderabad trying to pile up the pressure. They already picked up 4 wickets. CSK in some sort of a trouble as Matt shot. The Australian has not been in that great of a touch recently. As here is Shivang Kumar this time a little bit short and is only managed to pull it away along the ground towards the long on region there. That'll just be a single on this occasion here. Sarfraz Khan should have played a little bit, probably should have stayed on till the 13th or the 14th over there. Got in a couple of boundaries to ease that run rate before he was dismissed there. This time, once again, Deval Brevis rocks back and cuts it away towards the point region. That'll just be a dot ball here. Flight delivery and Deval Brevis tries to go over the top here. Has he managed to clear the field here? Out he hasn't. He'll be taken here. He's been dismissed for a duck here. Deval Brevis, the South African, will be dismissed for a duck here. And Shivang here, he is definitely animated. He's definitely happy here. Shivang here. And a wonderful, wonderful catch here. And easy catch here, beg your pardon there. And Deval Brevis will have to make the long walk back towards the dressing room here. A flight delivery outside the off stump. He throws in the bait, back of the hand delivery. The ball turning away from the right hander. Deval Brevis trying to get underneath the ball. Has only managed to slice it high in the air. And he'll have to depart for a duck here. 4-ball duck here for Deval Brevis. And Shivang Kumar is elated out here. He pumps his fist in the air and is elated out here to pick up the big wicket of Deval Brevis. Half the team back in the dugout, and now Chennai are in deep trouble here. 113 for 5 after 11.4 overs as Shivang Kumar is tormenting CSK with his Chinaman there. As the Indian stalwart, the two-time World Cup winner Shivam Dube walks down at number 7 here for CSK. 113 for 5. CSK in some deep waters at the moment here. They're definitely struggling here, especially with Shivang Kumar bowling in the right lengths and right channels and turning the ball away from the right-hander on that occasion. And Deval Brevis having to head back towards the dressing room for a 4-ball duck there. As here is Shivang Kumar running into bowl to Shivam Dube. Straight away slip into play here. Good captaincy here this time. The ball off the outside edge. A quicker one and just towards the short third man. Short backward, bigger pardon there, towards the backward point fielder. And the quickly off the mark here. And Dube will be off the mark here. Wonderful bowling here from Shivang. Throwing in the bait, tossing in the ball, inviting Brevis to go for the big one there to clear the fence here, and Dube falling for it and completely Shivang Kumar, he's managed to impress one and all. One more youngster coming through the ranks. We saw the likes of Shakib Hussain and the likes of Praful Hinge, and Shivang Hinge has shown some glimpses. This time a low full toss outside the off stump. Matt shot managing to drive along the ground towards the long off region there, and he'll pick up a single on this occasion and he'll keep the strike here. 115 for 5 after 12 here, and that will be the end of the over as CSK required $80 runs of 48 balls there. because Nitish Kumar Reddy banks it in shot outside the off stump. He drags it away, pulls it along the ground towards the wide of the long gone region there. That will be a single on this occasion here. .79 of 47 as Reddy. He is bowling his heart out here tonight as Dubey marks his stance out there in the middle. He prays to the gods, looks at the heaven, looks at the skies, beg your pardon there, and is all set. 79 of 47, the required run rate now climbing about 10 here, 10.09 here. As here Nitish Kumar Reddy banks in a bouncer here. He pulls it away towards the wide of the deep square leg region there, but they'll only be able to get a single on this occasion here. Nitish Kumar Reddy trying to surprise the batter straight away, starts off with a bouncer to Shivam Dubey, and that will be a single on this occasion here. 78 of 46 here. Can CSK pull it off, or will Sunrisers Hyderabad have the last laugh here? Sunrisers Hyderabad definitely at this stage have an upper hand in this contest so far. They still have the likes of Shivam Kumar, one more over to go, and Nitish Kumar Reddy has 1.4 overs to go. And they still have the likes of Malinga's 2 overs, and Saqib Hussain will come into play, and also Praful Hinge will come into play. It's 20 balls since the last boundary has been scored. This time a slower ball, rolls his finger on the ball. Matthew shot, tapping it back towards the bowler. That will be a dot ball on this occasion. The last 30 balls, the game has turned its tide here. 30 balls or 24 runs, just 24 runs coming off the last 5 overs, and 2 wickets to add more woes to the CSK's chase here. 22 balls since the last boundary, as Reddy 2.4 overs, and none for 2.4 overs, 2 for 17. Fine tuning is fielding there as he's running into bowl to Shivam Dubey. Shivam Dubey drives it along the ground towards the long off region there, and they'll pick up a single here. Singles wouldn't bother Sunrisers. They'll be keen to stop the big boundaries, and they have managed to do so for the last 23 balls here. CSK, on the other hand, will need to get up and running here in this contest. CSK have the option of taking the strategic timeout here after the end of the over. Will they be eager to get into the break and just assess the thoughts on how are they going to approach the last phase of the game here? This time, Matty shot drives it along the ground. And that will be a single here. Matt shot dealing in just singles here. He's only scored 25 runs of 23 balls. He's not shown the right kind of intent here. Intent here is just taking his time out there. He's settling his eye in. Hopefully he gets on those big handles, long handles in the later half of the game here, as that'll be 120 for 5 after 13 overs here. 7 more overs to go. I think they require 73, if I'm not wrong, 74 or 75. I think let's have a look at the scorecard there. I think the target is 195, so they require 75 of the last 7 overs here. And Shobnath Karthik, hi to you too, Shobnath. Hope you're doing good, and welcome to the family here at Sports Beyond Cancer. And thank you for being here tonight here to watch our stream here. And I hope you found us through the Shorts platform. I wish you could switch to the horizontal platform by going on to my channel, clicking the like button, and switch to the horizontal platform. The link is provided also in the comment box there. Please, please, please have a look at the comment box there. I'll just pin the link. I'll just pin. It's a pinned message there. It'll be on the pinned message there. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button and also join the horizontal stream there. Here is Prafulinge running into bowl to match shot here. He pulls off halfway through his run up, and well, the umpire stopping him on that occasion. The umpire had something was said on to him, passed on to him, I think from the third umpire on his earpiece, and that's the reason he had to stop halfway through his run up there. This time straying on the pads, he drives it away towards the wide of the long on region there. And before Shivam Kumar will get onto the ball from the long on region, from the mid-wicket region, the batters will come back for 2 runs there. CSK will need more of boundaries going into the later half of this game. Well, that's an overstepped delivery. He's overstepped here. He's not overstepped. I think he's crossed the side guideline there. He's stepped on to that side guideline, the side screeds there, and that's the reason that will be a no ball here, and that will be a free hit here on this occasion to match shot here. Here is Prafulinge, and Matthew shot only managing to drill it down the ground towards the wide of long on region there. Once again, it will just be a single on this occasion here. 26 balls since the last boundary. Sunrisers Hyderabad keeping it tight here. Every single ball they are coming in and keeping it tight as much as possible here. This time fuller length delivery, and Shivam Dubey drives it straight back towards the bowler. That will be a dot ball here. A good over here so far here. Just 3 runs coming off the first 3 here. The required run rate just climbing now. 71 required of 41 balls here. CSK definitely need the boundaries going along the way. It's almost 28 balls since the last boundary was scored, and they definitely finding themselves in deep waters here. They definitely need to release that pressure here. A couple of boundaries will definitely release the pressure on the current batting pair out there in the middle, especially Matt Short. He needs to get a move on. He's batting on just a 28 of 25 balls there. He spent quite some time out there in the middle, and this time banks it in shot. Shivam Dubey tried to play the pull shot here, but the ball climbing onto the batter. He decides to pull off from the shot, and that will be a dot ball here. And that's been given as 1 for the over here. This time Shivam Dubey goes over the top here, and he'll pick up a 6 in the cow corner. There, wonderful shot here from Shivam Dubey, and that'll definitely do a world of good for Shivam Dubey. Also bring back some respite here for CSK. The ball was in the slot, and Shivam Dubey clearing his front leg and going over the top of the wide of the long on region. They beg your pardon there, and that'll be 6 runs here for Shivam Dubey, all the way for Shivam Dubey. 6 runs here. This time he drills it down the ground towards the long off region there, long on region there, and that will be single on this occasion. 131 for 5. CSK definitely desperately need that win getting along the way. They have got 2 on the trot here. They would love to continue the momentum along the lines. Similar case with Hyderabad. They would be keen to get that win on the board, and both the teams, whichever team goes on to win tonight, will probably go on to the both the teams will go on to the 4th place in the points table there. They'll steeply rise into the 4th place there, right away from the 8th position to the 4th position there. Here is Praful Hinge coming in from around the wicket here as Matt Shot gives a charge here. He's managed to get past the diving efforts of the wide of the mid-off fielder there, and the ball teasing Ishan Kishan, who's run all the way from the cover region there, and the ball eventually will win the race here, and Matt Shot will manage to get the boundary there, and that'll be boundary here to end the over here. 135 for 5 after 14 overs here. 6 more overs to go, and CSK decide to take the strategic timeout here. With 6 more overs to go, the game is probably 65-35, 60-30 I could call in the favor of Sunrisers Hyderabad at the moment here. Praful Hinge, he's been expensive tonight. 3 overs, none for 54, and CSK requiring 60 runs of last 6 overs here. The required run rate is 10 runs an over. Can Matt Shot and Divam Dubey get some flurry of boundaries and then take them to safety and ensure that CSK get their 3rd win on the trot in this contest here. To all the folks watching the stream, I hope you all have clicked the link in the chat box there. I have provided you with a link so that it turns out easy for you, so that you can switch to the horizontal platform, so that you get better insights. And also, you can also, in return to my efforts there, you can also support me by watching the horizontal stream and provide me so that I receive some funds running in from the YouTube ads there. So please hit that link in the chat box and also support me in this journey, in my fight against my cancer there. Sixty required of the last 6 for CSK, and Shakib Hussain has been given the ball. He bowls wonderfully in the death. The change of pace and the off cutters he brings in to his skill set, and here is all set to run in to bowl towards Shivam Dubey, was batting on 10 runs of 7 balls here. Here is Shivam Dubey all set to face Shakib Hussain. This time starts off with a slow one on the middle stump. He tucks it off his pads towards the very deep backward square there. And that will be an easy hitting along this occasion for Shivam Dubey. A good start here from Shakib Hussain, keeping it tight here, not putting it in the slot of Shivam Dubey. We all know when it's in the slot, the Shivam Dubey only heads, the ball will only head in the one direction there. It will sail into the stands here. That's the kind of reputation Shivam Dubey has been carrying, and that's the exact reason why he's out there in the Indian T20 circuit, and he's managed to be in the T20 World Cup consecutively here for India. Shivam Dubey, ladies and gentlemen, as Matt shot with the boundary, last ball of the previous over. Can he get it up and running here? This time straying down the pads, tries to flick it away, and that should be a white ball here. That will definitely be a white ball here. Umpire flexing his arms, and that will definitely be a white ball on this occasion. Once again, straying down the pads. He's tried to flick it away, but the ball will go towards the deep backward square, and the batters were interested for a second run there, but Shivam Kumar, the ambidextrous guy there, throwing in with the right arm there. He bowls with the left, and now he's fielding with the right arm there. Quickly gets rid of the ball to the wicketkeeper, and no chance there for the batters to come back for second run there. 25 of par 18. The run rate now climbing about 10 now. 10.06 here. Is this slowly getting away from CSK here. There's one deep square leg, one deep mid wicket, one long on, one long off, and one sweeper cover here. Those are the fielders in the deep here, positioned for Shivam Dubey. Here is Shakib Hussain running into bowl to Dubey. This time banks it in short. Shivam Dubey pulls it into the ground, and the ball will go towards the deep mid-wicket region there. That will just be a single there. This time straight and full, and is only able to drill it away along the ground towards the long on region there. He'll only be able to pick up a single on this occasion. CSK desperately requiring a flurry of boundaries to get that momentum back into the game here. They got 2 boundaries off the last over, but that will not do good here. They need more of such boundaries here, especially to reduce the required run rate here. Here is Shakib Hussain running into bowl to the bay. This time a slow bouncer angling into his body. He's managed to pull it away, but the fielder there in the short fine leg region will manage to cut off the ball as he runs towards his right and off his feet, managing to stop the ball, and that will just be a single on this occasion here. Just 6 runs coming off the first 5 balls, and he's done a wonderful effort here. This time full toss by Matt Shot, and a poor shot here from Matt Shot. There is a freebie on offer. Mistimes it and drives it along the ground towards the cover fielder there. That will just be a dot ball here. He's struggling out there, Matt Shot. It's clearly understandable. It's humid conditions out here in India, and Matt Shot unable to time the ball, and that will be a dot ball to end the over. And just 6 runs coming off this over, and that will be 141 for 5 after 15. Ishan Malinga, who's bowled wonderfully, 2 overs, 2 for 11. He's been brought back into the attack here. The Sri Lankan has been wonderful this evening here. He's bowled his heart out and he's kept it tight, especially with the slow bouncers. As here he is running into bowl. He has 2 overs up his sleeve, and here he is running into bowl his third over this time in the slot here. And Shivam Dubey trying to go over the cover region there. Off the outside as the ball flies over the short third man region there. And that will be boundary here for Shivam Dubey. A much required boundary here for CSK fans. That will bring up the yellow flags out there in the amongst the orange fans out there in the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. Onto the toes here. The ball was angling away from the right-hander, but was in the slot here. Shiva out of the reach of him. That's the reason it flew off the outside edge and flew away over the short third man fielder and runs away into the boundary there. Definitely Nathragbe, definitely agree to you. Singles will not be helping CSK. They definitely need boundaries. They definitely need to pace the innings to perfection. This time a slow bouncer. Shivam Dubey managed to tuck it away towards the wide of the long on region there, and the batters quickly scamper back for the second run here. Good running on this occasion between the batters out there in the middle, and that will be wonderful running between the wickets there, especially with the likes of Shivam Dubey there. Shivam Dubey also having an issue with the people moving across the side screen there, and he's just asked them, the umpires just asked someone to move out of the way there. The umpires asked someone to move out of the way from that position there. 48 required of 28 here. What a wonderful weekend we are having. We had a blockbuster of a contest early through this day. Unfortunately, due to power outage, we had to cut the stream halfway through because I do not have a stable UPS, and that's the reason we are still working our way to get the UPS. I know it's an expensive investment, and hopefully along the journey I will be able to afford a UPS so that we do not lose out on the stream when we have a power outage here. And hopefully someday I can get a new UPS so that we do not we have a seamless stream delivery that can be delivered to you. But we are still growing through the ranks. It's an early days for us because we have invested a lot into my medical battles, and it's a long way. I still have a long medical battle journey to go. Hopefully somewhere down the line I can probably afford to get a UPS backup system so that I can continue doing a seamless coverage even during a power outage here in India. So kindly forgive me the earlier game, but it went down the wire here. This time in the slot here, and is it straight down the throat of the fielder there in the deep mid-wicket region there. And a good catch there. I think that's Aniket Verma. He's held on to the catch here. The ball was dying onto him. The ball was traveling quick there. Mad shot here. He was struggling all the while here. Until out there in the middle to time the ball, and finally his struggle comes to an end here. 29 ball for his struggled innings of 34, and the Australian will have to make his way back to the dressing room. The only reason he was out here tonight in place of Akil Hussain was to bring in his right arm off spin bowling against the likes of the two left-hander openers there, and that's the only case that he had to be in the playing 11 tonight. He got off to a good start with the ball, but he was taken apart for 25 runs of a single over by Abhishek Sharma, and now his struggled innings comes to an end here. He's been dismissed for 34 of 30 balls. Caught Aniket Verma, bowled Malinga, and Malinga having a night of his lifetime here, picking up his third wicket of this night here. Thank you, Srinath, Sriram. CSK can win the match. Definitely, Srinath. Thank you for holding on to the hope, and thank you for believing in the yellow men tonight. Hopefully, it's a last recognized batting pair out there for CSK. Hopefully to get on board. Hopefully they get the third victory on the trot here, as match shot has been caught by Aniket Verma, bowled Ishan Malinga, and CSK 148 for 6 after 15.4 overs. Did they leave it a little bit too late, CSK, to keep up with the run rate? The 27 balls without a boundary, did that cost them that phase? This time, following the way outside the off stump, Jamie Overton drills it down the ground towards the long off region. That will just be a single, and he'll be off the mark here. The big Englishman. CSK definitely need to pace their innings. It's the last recognized batting pair out there for them, with just Anshul Kamboj, Noor Ahmed, and Mukesh Chowdhury to follow there. How bad are they missing the services of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the finisher and the leader and the mentor there in the team here. He'll be back probably around the 26th of April, as the news, or call it the rumors, that's running around the media out there, as Shivam Dubey, some slight changes in the field here, as here is Malinga, 2.5 overs, 3 for 19. He's running into bowl to Shivam Dubey. Shivam Dubey, it's a full toss outside the off stump, shaping away from the left-hander, just within the wide guideline, and Shivam Dubey wanted to guide it away towards the third man ridge and then get a boundary, but that will just be a dot ball. CSK would just have one review up the sleeve. I think they wouldn't be burning out that review for this white ball there. And that will be the end of the 16th over here. 149 for 6. It's not the runs that will be bothering CSK. It's the wickets column that will be extremely worrying CSK here, because they have the last recognized pair out there and they still need to get 46 off the next 24 balls. This time a Yorker length delivery from Shakib Hussain. He's managed to squeeze it past the diving efforts of the bowler, and it will run away into the long on ridge, and they'll pick up a single on this occasion. This match is getting tight here for CSK. Wonderful execution of the Yorker there from the fielder, from the bowler there, beg your pardon there. Match shot. Holding out to the deep, in the deep mid-wicket region there. Aniket Verma, wonderful catch there under pressure moments. The ball was travelling fiercely towards him this time. Banks it in shot outside the off stump, way outside the off stump, and that will definitely be a wide ball here. As soon as Shivam Dubey comes onto the strike, they have a clear set out plan against Shivam Dubey to keep it short against him and to keep it to bowl the slow bouncers away from his hitting arc. They have managed to put the yards behind the scenes, working on the pitch maps and wagon wheels and the likes of strategies in terms of strengths and weaknesses of each batter, and they are sticking to their A game and B plans there. And straight away it's clearly evident they're going in for the wide Yorker outside the off stump, or either the slower bouncer outside the off stump to Shivam Dubey there, or cramping him with a fast bowled incoming Yorker bouncer, a shuffling delivery onto his body there. Jamie Overton having a word there with the umpire. I'm not sure what that was. As here is Hussain running into bowl to Shivam Dubey, straying down the patch here off the edge. The ball's gone away. He tried to flick it away towards the fine leg region there, off the outside edge. He closed the bat a little bit too early, and off the outside edge, the ball's gone in the air towards the mid-wicket region and rolls away towards the deep mid-wicket region fielder. And that will just be a dot ball there. Great control there when he rolls the ball, fingers on the ball there. Wonderful to see Shakib Hussain master that art. 3.2 overs, none for 29. As CSK now 43 of 22. Did they leave it a little too late here, CSK? They definitely need a couple of big boundaries here. This time wide Yorker. Was it well within the wide guideline? No, it wasn't there. That's been called as wide ball there. Salil Arora and Ishan Kishan having a discussion, and Salil Arora feels that it was within the wide guideline, and they have taken the review here. Every single dot ball, every single wide, every single review will mean the world at this moment here, because that dot ball will not just mean saving one run, but also one less ball to bowl and one less opportunity of being hit to a boundary there, and also every single run will turn out to be crucial in terms of which can turn out to be the difference between victory and defeat in the end of the game here. Well, in the afternoon game, we saw how the game went down the wire there, especially how David Miller hit those 2 6s and 2 4s off the last over to take Delhi Capitals over the line. That was a tough game here. It was even Stevens for both the teams, and suddenly Royal Challenge Bangalore nailing in those Yorkers, especially the likes of Josh Hazelwood in the 17th over, Bhuvneshwar Kumar in the 18th over, and I think Rashik Salamdar in the 19th over, and then unfortunately Romero Shepherd had to roll his arm for the last over, but he was stonked away by David Miller for 2 sixes and 2 fours to take them across the line here. What a contest we're having in this weekend, and once again we are having a one more contest that's poising towards the good end here with 42 required of 22, and we have 2 more blockbusters coming on Sunday tomorrow, and hope to see you all tomorrow too on Sports Beyond Cancer here. This is your very own sports journalist Saurav Vittimurthy, currently fighting my 5th cancer, welcoming you to on this stream here. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button there. As here is Jamie Overton all set to place Hussain there this time. Once again, slow ball there. He's drilled it towards the wide of the bowler there on the left. He's on his follow through. He runs towards his left and holds on to the ball here. That will be a dot ball here. He receives appreciation and applause there from the bench there. Wonderful ball there. He's kept it tight. Just 4 runs of the first 3 balls here. Just 4 runs of the first 3 balls. CSK will need boundaries. The pitch suddenly behaving slow, as you saw in the later half of the innings during Sunrisers batting. Sunrisers batting innings too, as here is Hussain running into bowl to Jamie Overton. This time Yorker the way outside the off stump. He's managed to squeeze it away in the front of the cover region, and they'll easily cross over for a single there. CSK definitely will have to find ways to get boundaries, otherwise this is going to be tough in the later half of the game here. Srini 2045. CSK can win the game today 65, and that's extremely positive of you, and that's also wonderful to also have put out. And there you go, Shivam Dube, Vasu Srini has jinxed it here. Vasu Srini has jinxed it as Shivam Dube's middle stump is rattled there. Shivam Dube's middle stump completely rattled there. Shakib Hussain rattling the middle stick of Shivam Dube. Wonderful length there. Shivam Dube tried to flick it off his pads, and it's crashed into the middle stick there. And Shivam Dube will have to make the long walk back towards the dressing room. Is this the end of the hope here for CSK? A scrambled team delivery, and Shivam Dube was caught on his crease and no footwork at all, and trying to flick it off from the middle stick there, and the ball crashing onto the stumps there. And Shakib Hussain will celebrate here. He's looking at the heavens and is definitely bowled a peach of a delivery here, as Shivam Dube will have to be walking back towards the dressing room. He's been dismissed for 21 for 16. Is this the final nail in the coffin here for Chennai Super Kings here? 154 for 7 after 16.4 overs, and Shakib Hussain 3.5 overs, 31 runs and 1 wicket here. You would be amazed to know that Shakib Hussain was once a net bowler here in CSK. Shakib Hussain, I think probably 3 or 4 years ago, if I'm not wrong, Shakib Hussain was a net bowler in CSK, and now he's come back to torment them in the form of playing for SRH, and now he's picked up the wicket of the big Shivam Dube at the right juncture of the game, as Anshul Kamboj is out there at number 9, and this time a Yorker length delivery, and it's flicked it off his toes towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and he'll pick up a single there. This is getting tough here. It's now gone over 13 runs and over. It's definitely gone over 13 runs and over, and that'll be 40 runs required of 18 balls here. It's definitely going to be tough here. Jamie Overton will have to do the bulk of the scoring here, if at all CSK have to go on to win this contest. Once again, a great spell here for Shakib Hussain, the youngster. 4 overs, 1 for 32, especially this over. Just 6 runs, and he's managed to pick up the wicket of Shivam Dube, keeping it tight, nailing those Yorkers, changing the pace and bringing in the variations, and he's managed to keep it tight here. Ishan Maling, 3 overs, 3 for 19. He's bowled his heart out here. He's been the key bowler here tonight here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. He'll be running into bowl the 18th over of the innings here. That could be a crucial over here. 40 of 18. This time Anshul Kamboj tries to hit across the line off the inside edge, and the ball will go towards the short fine leg region there, and they'll scamper for a quick single there. That was bold and quick and swift there. 142.8 clicks on that one, and that'll just be a single on this occasion here. Anshul Kamboj here. Oh, well. CSK definitely needs some big hits going along the way. Otherwise, this game is just going down the way here. They would love to keep the winning streak continuing, but it definitely looks a little bit unlikely at this stage. This time Ishan Malinga and Jamie Overton drills it down the ground. The ball's running away towards the long off region there. Will they be coming back for the second run there? Yes, they will be coming back for the second run there, as Heinrich Klaasen will have to put in the slide towards his left, and will have to roll on his back and then get up and return the ball back to the wicketkeeper, to the bowler there, and that will give the batters the opportunity to come back for the second run there. Wonderful Yorker there, and will this be run out here? He's missed out a run out here. Sali Lorora, a Yorker there, and the ball hitting his bat onto his toes and goes to the wicket keeper there. And Jamie Overton did not know where the ball was. He's quickly off in a flash there, running out of his crease there. And the wicket keeper had all the time in the world, removes his gloves and has a shot at the stumps there. From such close range, he's missed the ball. He's missed the stumps there. And that will be a reprieve here. A direct hit, and that would have been curtains here for Jamie Overton. .37 of 15. Wonderful Yorker there. Malinga just living up to the name of Malinga there, the Lasit Malinga. But here he is, Ishan Malinga. This time he charges down the ground. He flicks it off his toes there. The ball running away towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and misfield there in the deep mid-wicket region there. Aniket Verma there lets the ball go through his hands, and that'll be a boundary here. Pressure. That is what pressure can do to you, even to the best of the best here. That is what pressure can do to you, and that'll be 4 runs here. Trailokyadas, hi to you too. Thank you so much there for sending us your message there, Trailokyadas. Hope you're enjoying the stream and hope you're having a wonderful time out there. As 33 required of 14 here. Ishan Malinga to Overton, backshot shot, and a slow bouncer. He's pulled it away towards the deep mid region there. Will they be coming back? Second run there. A misfield once again in the deep there. I think this time it's from Ishan Kishan there, and that will give the batters the opportunity to come back for 2 runs here. This is definitely getting interesting here. 31 of 13. The required run rate has crossed over 14 now. Ishan Kishan taking his eye off the ball just to have a look at the batters in the middle there. If at all, they're attempting the second run there, and that 1 second, split second there, resulting in lapse in concentration and he losing the ball, and the batters will take this opportunity to come back for second run there. The last ball of this 18th over here. 3 for 28 for Lasita, for Ishan Malinga. Here is running in, and the Yorkerling delivery. Wonderful execution there. Great spell here. He's managed to squeeze it away towards the long on region, long mid-wicket region, and he'll keep up the strike here. 10 runs coming off Malinga's 4th over, and he finishes off his spell here. Wonderful spell here. 3 for 29 after his 4, and CSK now require 30 runs of the last 12 balls here. 15 runs and over here. CSK have only themselves to blame at this stage, because at one stage, probably 27 to 28 balls, they did not get even a single boundary going along the way, and they have lost wickets, and Jamie Overton is the last batter out there, and he will have to do the bulk of the scoring there if at all CSK have to go on to win this game. If they are, after all, CSK have to get over the line in this contest here. Three for 29 for Malinga there, as here is Nitish Kumar Reddy. Yorkerling delivery, drills it back towards the bowler there. Wonderful start here for Nitish Kumar Reddy, and the CSK in some deep trouble there. Did they leave it a little bit too late here in this chase here, and Ayush Matre was the only one who showed some intent there, but unfortunately he pulled the muzzle, and then he had to try to play enforced a shot over the off, over the mid-off region, and a spectacular catch there from Heinrich Klaasen. Here is Nitish Kumar Reddy running into bowl to Jamie Overton. This time Jamie Overton drives it along the ground towards the long off region there. Singles won't help the CSK's case here. This time Jamie Overton wanted to come back for second run there, but Anshul Kambo is not watching the non-striker there, and they will be just a single run there. 37 of 16 for Jamie Overton against RCB. But tonight, there are Sunrisers bowlers keeping it tight here, super tight here. Definitely Nasragbir needs some of this force. We do not just need force, we need sixes now. The required run rate has gone above 17. This time Anshul Kambo just slice it in the air. Will this be taken on the bounce to the fielder in the sweeper coverage, and there just a single here. The singles won't bother Sunrisers Hyderabad. It's going down the wire. 28 of 9 balls here. 28 of 9 balls. They definitely need 2 big hits if at all they have to keep the chase alive in the last over there. Here is Reddy running into ball to Yomi this time. Only managing to drag it along on the bound, a couple of bounces. The ball rolls away towards the long on fielder there. Just a single on this occasion. Yeah, I think this game is done and dusted. Yeah, I definitely think the game is done and dusted. It's definitely going Hyderabad's way. 27 from 8, and CSK is struggling. The ball not coming onto the bat. It's behaving a little bit too paced, just like you saw during the fag end of the Hyderabad innings. Batters struggling to time the ball. And CSK will have only themselves to blame. From a dominating position, they have managed to gift the game to the opposition. A huge learning curve for CSK. As here is Reddy running into bowl to Anshul Kamboj. It's a full toss here. Anshul Kamboj tries to get underneath the ball. How he managed to clear the ropes here? Yes, he has. He's managed to get 1-6 off his cards here. That will be a 6 here. That will give some hope here. At least some respite here for CSK. Anshul Kamboj, a full toss here in the slot. And he clears his front leg and hits it over the line. And that will be 6 over the long on region there. A wonderful shot here. Freebie on offer, clearing his front leg. And Anshul Kamboj putting the power behind the shot. And CSK will feel that they are still alive here, even though they are just breathing with the help of an oxygen cylinder here. They just need to keep their heads alive here as they find themselves in deep waters here. Here is Nitish Kumar ready. Can he get one more boundary here this time? Bowling it wide outside the wide guideline. That will be a wide ball here. CSK will need more of this kind of deliveries. They will need support here. And this wide will definitely help the cause to believe in themselves here. 20 of 7 now. Can Anshul Kamboj get one more big hit here? One more big hit, and CSK will start to believe that they are a 45-55% in going for a win here. As here is Nitish Kumar ready. He'll be definitely feeling the pressure here. It's not easy to be out there. And here is Nitish Kumar ready this time. Anshul Kamboj trying to hit it, going past the bowler. Will they be coming back for second? Heinrich, Klaasen. I think it's Liam Livingston with the throw here. And Nitish Kumar Reddy fails to whip the bails off here. Nitish Kumar Reddy. The throw was coming in quick towards the non-striker's end. And Jamie Overton was running in towards the non-striker's end. And Nitish Kumar Reddy had just stepped a little bit across the stumps, and he thought that the stumps was just next to him. He just whips his hands in the air, and we are just trying to get a confirmation. Did the batter test the crease in the bowler's end? Did Anshul Kamboj manage to get his crease into the bat here, and did they complete just 2 runs, or is it going to be just 1 run here? I think they managed to take it, and that will be the end of the over. Good over nevertheless so far. He's kept it tight here. 177 for 1, 18 required of the last 6 balls here, and Praful Hinge, who's been expensive tonight here, 3 overs, none for 54. He's been given the responsibility to finish off things here for Hyderabad here. And Chennai Super Kings, on the other hand, will require big hits here. Nervous faces across the CSK dugout here. They've already lost I think they already lost 3 games, and they won 2 games. Win here will bring them on to 6 points. As here is Prafulinge running in from around the wicket. A Yorker length delivery, and he's only managed to tuck it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Will they be coming back for second run there? Yes, they are quickly charging in for second run there. And a shy at the bowler's end, and Anshul Kamboj was nowhere in the frame. They'll come back for 2 runs here. Talk about pressure riding on the shoulders of this youngster here. He just made his debut in the last game, picking up 4 wickets for 34, especially picking up 3 wickets off the first over of the innings. And tonight he's been given the last over of the innings, and imagine the amount of pressure that will be that he's gaining on his shoulders here, defending 16 off 5 against the mighty Englishman Jamie Overton, who's on strike here. as CSK, they are extremely nervous. They have only themselves to blame to have themselves put up in this situation. As here is Praful Hinge running into ball to Everton. Yeah, this time straying down the pass, a Yorker delivery, and it's only being hit towards the right. It rolls back towards the right of the bowler there. Wonderfully executed Yorker there, off his toes, and they scamper for a quick single there. Praful Hinge deciding not to have a shy at the bowler's end, and the batters will scamper for a quick single there. Coming in from around the wicket here, and a wonderful ball there. Onto the pads there, and good change of pace, and that will just be a single on this occasion here. Single would not worry Sunrisers here. 15 off 4 here. Can Anshul Kamboj get a couple of hits? Can Anshul Kamboj be the star? He bowled well with the ball. Can he replicate with the ball here? Bat here. Here is Prafuling here. Full toss here. And will they be running in for the bye here? Full toss is missed out here. Will this be a no ball? Yes, this will be a no ball. Yes, that was a no ball here. I think he should have got some bat onto it. That would have been good if he had got some bat onto it here. That would have been good if he had got some bat onto it. He's missed the ball there. And Sunrisers Hyderabad straight away challenging the umpire's decision. They want to take it upstairs there. If at all you're watching the stream, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to hit the like button. And also do not forget to hit the link in the chat box there. That will take you to that horizontal stream where we bring in more infographics there. I think to the naked eye, I definitely felt that there was definitely a no ball there. Only if he had managed to get an edge that would have run down the third man boundary there. That would have done wonders for CSK's favour there. But unfortunately, Anshul Kamboj not getting any bat on that. And also, Jamie Overton should have run in for the bye there. They should have managed to steal a bye on that occasion there. But CSK deciding not to run, and Anshul Kamboj will be still on strike here. I think the no ball's been given, and we're still waiting for a decision from the third umpire. It definitely looked like going above the waist to the naked eye, as we are waiting for the final confirmation here from the third umpire there. 1.09 meters is the waist, and the ball was 1.24 meters. So definitely it's a no ball there. So CSK, Tupakula Rajaya, hi to you too. Thank you so much, Tupakula Rajaya. And the decision out there is that is going to be a no ball here. That will be a free hit here. But they should have managed to get some bat onto it here, because that was in the right slot here. Anshul Kamboj trying to hit it too hard. Couldn't get bat onto it, but that will just be a no ball here. 14 off 4 here. Can Kamboj get a big hit off this free hit here? They definitely need a big hit off this free hit here. Or will Praful Hinge nail his Yorker once more here, as Praful Hinge running into ball to Anshul Kamboj, this time in the Yorker zone. Wonderful ball there off the inside, as the ball will run away to the deep mid-wicket region there. These Sunrisers youngsters are bowling inch perfect Yorkers there. They have mastered the art there. They have put in a lot of efforts, especially with the bowling coaches and the management in the nets, and they have managed to execute there, and now they are managing to execute here by replicating these Yorkers there. 13 of 3 as the big Englishman Jamie Overton. Can he pull it off for CSK tonight, or will Praful Hinge have the last laugh here? Here is Praful Hinge. This could be a crucial ball. It's time in the slot here. Is it in the air? Will this be taken? It will be taken. That will be the game. Here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Liam Livingston with the reverse cup here holds on to the catch here in the long off region there, and that will be the end of Jamie Overton's stay out there in the middle. One Englishman, and the catch being taken by the other Englishman to send him back towards the dugout, and that will be the end of hopes here for CSK. 13 required of 2 as Jamie Overton will head back towards the dressing room. And great ball here coming in from around the wicket here, and Jamie Overton trying to get underneath the ball and force the shot over the long off region there, only slicing it into the air as the other Englishman Liam Livingston holds on to the catch here. And the Sunrisers fans are up and running. They are on to the toes. They are definitely going to enjoy. They are on to the winning streak, and they will continue the winning streak here. And CSK once again failing under pressure here. CSK once again succumbing under pressure here. They only have themselves to blame. They got off to a good start, especially when Irish Matre batted so wonderfully and set the tone here. But unfortunately, the middle order could not continue. They always were trying to play the catch-up game, and it was that phase during the 13th to 16th over where the 29 balls they did not get even a single boundary, and the pressure piled up on them. 13 of 12 here as the Afghanistan spinner Noor Ahmad is out there in the middle, and Praful Hinge, despite being expensive tonight, he's bowled wonderfully in the last over here. And this time Noor Ahmad, the Yorker length delivery on the toes. He's whipped it off his pads here, toes here, and the ball along the ground will go to the deep square leg region there. And the Orange Army erupt out here. The Orange Army erupt out here in the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. They know that they have done and dusted this game. This game is done here. They have managed to pull off this game here. They have managed to restrict, defend 195 on board here. CSK on the other hand will be absolutely livid here. They had it in their clutches, but they have let it out of the clutches here tonight here. And 12 runs of one ball here for CSK. The game is done and dusted here. This time a low dipping full toss from Praful Inge, and is only able to hit it away towards the wide of the long on region there, and that will be a win here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. They managed to win it by 10 runs here. 10 runs victory here for Sunrisers Hyderabad. What a game we've had. What a Saturday we had. The first game here going down the wire with David Miller hitting 2 6s and 2 4s to take the Delhi Capitals over the line against the likes of Royal Challengers Bangalore. And tonight Sunrisers Hyderabad and Chennai Super Kings taking it down the wire, and Chennai Super Kings just falling short by 10 runs in the end. Chennai Super Kings will still need to do a lot of things to get back to the top A game there. They still have to put their thoughts behind how they need to execute their strategies there. Especially I was extremely confused why they got in Matt Short tonight here just to get that right arm off spinner to bowl against the likes of the two left arm openers, but Shakib Hussain and was inspirational tonight. Praful Hinge bowled that last over, but Shakib Hussain bowling that penultimate over, bowling that 18th over and getting rid of the Shivam Dube. Wonderful stuff there, because we all know Shivam Dube till the end would mean difficult chance there, because he can clear the ropes with ease. And CSK are now on to the 7th position there, because the Lucknow Super Giants are on minus 0.80. A win for CSK tonight would have meant that they would have gone on to the 4th position, but Sunrisers Hyderabad pulling off that win, they definitely go to the 4th position there. They straight away jump away from the bottom half of the table to the top half of the table here. And Nasrag Beer, that's why we need Dhoni, the great finisher. Definitely Nasrag Beer. Hopefully we get to see him with time here. He's recovering a calf strain, and especially with a calf strain, we do not want to rush out on things, because it can get aggravated, and we do not want him to just storm in early and then aggravate the injury, where we can lose out Dhoni for a longer term there. So he's taking his time, and hopefully I think the rumors out there and the news out there is that he's going to be playing on the 26th there. He's going to be fit and available from April 26th there. With that said, Chennai Super Kings are losing this game by 10 runs. And to all the people who watch the stream here on Sports Beyond Cancer, hope you enjoyed the stream and hope you enjoyed the contest, and hope you enjoyed our commentary here. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, your very own sports journalist, currently battling my 5th cancer there. Hope you enjoyed the way we do the journey, way we do the commentary, and hope you enjoyed the stream here, and hope you enjoyed how we tried to give the game to you in the form of a commentary there. And do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button there, and do not forget to hit that share button there. And also it would be wonderful if any of you could help me in my cancer battle by also contributing towards the journey. And if at all you could, from tomorrow, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon and watch the stream on the horizontal platform. That will mean the world to us. I see 289 people watching it on the horizontal platform, only 115, only 12 people so far, only 12. Imagine the amount of difference there. 592 people watched it on the horizontal stream, but 64,000 people watched it on the vertical stream there. That 64,000 will turn out to be nothing. It's is equivalent as zero. To those 64,000 people who watched on the vertical stream, it means as equivalent as zero, because we are not going to get anything out of those 64,000, because we want you out on the horizontal stream. Only if we have numbers on the horizontal stream, I can generate revenue. At least 5 to 10% of my medical costs can be taken care if you all come on to the horizontal stream there. If at all you're coming on that shorts feed by swiping and watching the entire match on the shorts feed, it doesn't make sense, because it costs you nothing to switch on to the horizontal feed. At least you can help other person who's currently trying to figure out his life as he battles his fifth cancer there. But unfortunately, most people preferring to watch it on the vertical stream, despite we pleading time and time again for you people to switch on to the horizontal field here. Hopefully we'll have more numbers. Imagine the amount of difference between the two streams here. Just 592 views across the 4 hours on the horizontal. Just 592 views across the entire 4 hours on the horizontal feed, despite me pleading for n number of times. And there are 63,368 people watching it on the vertical stream through the shorts form, and they did not even switch to the horizontal stream. That definitely disappoints us, because that 63,000 is equivalent to zero for us, because that's not going to generate even a single penny towards our cause. That's not going to be generating even a single amount of thing towards the efforts we are putting, towards the kind of energy we are putting, sitting in here for 4 hours while I'm battling my fifth cancer, pouring in my energy. That makes no sense at all. But hopefully people start to understand what I'm going through or what are my medical concerns, and hopefully they start supporting me by not watching it on the vertical platform and going in on the horizontal platform, because the YouTube algorithm strictly does not pay for the vertical platform. They only pay for the horizontal platform there. And the entire stream, after putting in 4 to 5 hours of efforts, we have not been able to convince people to switch to the horizontal stream, which is extremely baffling in regards to humanity there. And that will be the end of the day here. Hope we see you all tomorrow for the contest here for the double area. Extremely disappointed once again as we end the stream to see that difference in numbers. 63,000 on the vertical stream, and that will not even generate anything at all for our cause. And just the 592. If at all the 63,000 had jumped onto the horizontal stream, I would have at least made 50% of my monthly medical expenses that could have been covered. But unfortunately, both the streams free of cost. You can all you had to do was click the link and jump onto the horizontal. But I don't understand why people do not want to support the journey of other people there. It sometimes gets a little bit harsh reality there. And hopefully we get to see you tomorrow. This is your very own sports journalist signing off from Sports Beyond Cancer.